Okay. Welcome out, everyone. We are just about to go live. About to bring all of the cams up. We have a full party here again this week. Let me double check. Everyone's cams are working and whatnot. Yeah, we're all good to go. Okay, let me start telling the party. We'll bring it across to there. Exclamation mark cast will get you the links to all the people in the cast. Exclamation mark theme gets you the theme of the song that's playing right now, made by the wonderful Tabletop Bazaar. And exclamation mark patron if you're interested in extra lore. I've been posting about the counts, also like homebrew and stuff like that. If you care about my world stuff and want to see more of the behind the scenes, that's where you find the patron. I just posted up a few lore posts about the counts of Wolfguard, the people who run each part of the nation. Okay, let me let everyone know. All right, guys, I'll start bringing everyone up. Hello. How is it going?
Super.
Wonderful. We're going to have a super time today.
What's happening here?
What is that voice?
Who is the character?
Jari, you don't have to feel bad about doing a weird
The
voice
real
for
Joe's
your shout
coming
out,
out.
because
Yeah,
that
I
was a
know.
weird voice.
Was I doing my original accent?
Makes me feel uncomfortable, actually. I think I'm gonna leave now, guys.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay, goodbye now.
No!
Hello, how's everyone doing? We doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're great.
Wicked.
Better since we heard that weird voice.
Yes,
Thank you.
definitely.
Thank you. Wonderful. So, does anyone have anything they want to shout out today before we begin?
I
don't think so.
No.
No.
No? Jari, did you want to mention the thing you mentioned pre-stream?
No, that's
Okay.
a secret.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
It was Blossom related. Okay, then I think we're good to go.
Unless you meant the meme, in which case
No.
I'd be happy to share that.
Wait,
one.
which
That was
meme?
a beautiful meme.
It was really
I'll
good.
type what I meant.
No,
It
yeah,
might be
I
the
know
meme.
what you meant.
The meme.
Definitely
the one
didn't
true
mean the meme.
meme.
But,
I'm so lost.
yeah, no,
Okay,
that one's
okay.
a secret.
Are
But
they supposed to be? Is chat supposed to be able to see us? By the way.
Yes, I forgot to click the right thing.
oh my gosh.
Chat, why'd you have to dob me in?
You were too focused on an accent, and now you messed everything up.
I was thumbs upping to the camera and waving.
I did too. I was like,
Yeah. That's it. We can't do it.
Do it again. We'll just do it
never
again.
recreate that.
Hold on,
magic.
hold on.
We can't
Okay.
capture
Okay,
that.
okay,
No,
we're
it'll
doing
look
it
fake.
Okay, hold on.
Spontaneity is gone.
Yeah.
Oh no.
cut.
Okay, I'm just gonna bring up the cast now. Right, great.
Hey. I'm so good today.
Okay. So, if we don't have anything to shout out, does anyone want to do the recap?
I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just scroll up past all the sweaters.
Oh my god, yeah.
In
I
chat.
was giving everybody shit because I was like, I sit down and there's 90 plus new messages in the chat. What the fuck?
We're still talking about Jesus, you know?
Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna share my
Timothy's
image as
new
well with,
patron.
My meme.
And God is...
Okay. Last week, we journeyed into the heart of Coldwick Village, escaping the clutches of a den of spiders and evading the mother of the spiders and its caretaker by providing a concerning amount of elven blood to pay our way into the tomb below. There, we found the portrait painting of Old Blue and his late waifu, and upon returning to the manor, Old Blue was thrilled to see it again. His muse returned to him. So he set out with his butler Bartholomew Briggs and journeyed into the world, leaving his entire estate in our ownership. But before leaving, he sung the Song of Creation to Basil and infused him with the melody of a power long forgotten.
And there you have it. You just waved goodbye to Old Blue and Bartholomew. Thank you, Dodger.
Bye, Kraken.
And Kraken
Bye, Birdie.
off into the distance.
Yeah.
Blue.
Goodbye, Kraken.
You now have your own estate. So a
That's
few things
dope.
to go over first. I don't know if you guys saw, but I put in our little message group that I have organized all of your inventories and stuff via Roll20 and organized all that
Way
stuff.
better.
So you should be able to click characters, go to your name now, and you'll be able to see the magic items and stuff you have. Just before we do kick off,
Shit,
Nice.
fuck yeah.
there were a couple that I
So nice.
didn't know who had them. One of them was the Traveler's Flask. A flask that if you pour it from one end, it's cold. From the other end, it's warm.
Forgot about that.
Yes. Yep. So who wants that? I should say. You still
How
have
warm
that.
is warm? Is it like boiling?
It's like a soup temperature, like a good like edible soup temperature. It's essentially, if you wanted to put, you wanted to brew a
It's a
cup of tea.
microwave for soup.
Yeah, essentially. or it chills it. Whatever liquid you put in, depending on which side you pour it out,
Okay.
it'll chill or warm it.
Question.
Yes.
Can you specify temperature with the alchemy jug?
Huh.
No. I don't
We
think
should keep
so.
that flask. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
'Cause
suppose
if you're
it's-
like, right?
Let me just double check the alchemy jugs thing, but I don't think so.
I don't think you can.
No, I think it's always
I
going to
think
come
Can
out
we upgrade it to, like-
semi-lukewarm. Yeah, it's just
Your
room
water
temperature.
comes out room temperature.
If you like room temperature mayonnaise, then the alchemy jug is yours to keep.
Great. That sounds amazing.
Yes, it does.
Love that for us.
Yeah. Congratulations, guys. That is actually your legacy item. So
You love liquids. Here you
Yeah.
go. Well, can we just throw it in the bag of holding if no one wants
Yeah.
it specifically?
yeah.
Sure.
You've also
Right.
got the Wand of Gilding, which has to be. I think the only people who can use that currently are Fear and Basil because it requires attunement from a bard, sorcerer, or wizard. Has a few spells.
Is that the
to it
one I've
and
been
whatnot.
carrying that makes people handsome?
Yes, it makes people handsome. It can make something appear like gold, illusionary, and it can also
might not
cast the
remember this.
spells Alter Self, Charm Person, Enthrall, and Hypnotic Pattern, and can give you advantage on Charisma ability checks if you have. You can use a reaction in one of the expended bits, so it's pretty good.
I don't know. I guess I can carry it, and then we can figure it out.
Sounds good.
And then I'll just put the Traveler's Flask for everyone and just stick it in characters. Okay.
You need to make like a folder for bag of holding.
Yeah, I
Just
do.
all the random
do.
shit that we put in
I
there.
was literally just thinking that we
Right.
should write down everything that's in the bag of holding
I-
specifically.
I know we put the summon scroll for the guy in there.
Don't we need to
But I
clean
don't know
up
what
the
else
bag
is
of
in there.
holding because it's kind of got like some rotten
Have you
ears.
put-
or something.
Yeah.
No, that was a
All of that.
separate pouch.
Yes.
that
If you
I
put
was
anything in
carrying
there,
that
it doesn't
we got rid of.
remain clean. But yeah, that was a separate pouch.
The skin bag was
Okay.
separate.
The skin bag was a different thing.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Plus, I did dump it because it was all like.
Where do we
yeah.
start?
I prestidigitated that bag like 5 times. It's definitely clean. And then I mixed it around so you can't tell which one it is. It's clean. It's totally fine.
Yep.
Don't worry.
Yep.
There's no stigma.
Okay. All done.
Okay, wait. I have a question
Yes.
before we kick into stuff too. Last week, I knocked off some time on Illusion Bolt.
Yes.
And one of the things that I had asked you was I should actually know what levels those spells are so I know how much time I actually have to spend. But is there how do I know what I
Each of the spells does.
deciphered everything. Yeah. So
So each
how do I know
spell
which one
comes
I
with a
wanna
little
learn
blurb
okay.
above it. So the ones you've just started doing Illusion Bolt, right?
Yeah, Illusion Bolt's what I'm doing now, and I learned Induce Headache.
Okay, you already know Induce Headache, so I can tell you all of the others, their little blurbs above them. So Illusion Bolt, which is a cantrip, it says on it, I've not always wished to kill. Sometimes I needed a practical and cheap way of dealing with my enemies. So how to do this? Some sort of tranquilizer, maybe? But then I run into the issue of the enemy being resilient. Instead, I relied on illusionary magic. The mind is so much more feeble than the body. That's Illusion Bolt.
All right.
Elemental Rebuke, first level, says, turning the elements on someone else is a delight. Absorbing elements was always too slow, but reversing them? Ha! Now that's why I'm writing this, and you're reading it, apprentice. Ice Shards, which is also first level. Consistency is the key to any good brawl. Whilst hurling spells, why not have some volatile blades of ice ready to hold alongside them? Pierce your enemies and see them frozen before you. Hypothermia,
Okay.
2nd level. There's 2 more after this. It took me a long while to get used to the winters of the East, though not quite as bad as this spell makes it for someone. I wanted to create a spell that truly lets others experience how much I hated the cold in those first few years.
Fair.
Ice Cube, 3rd level. Fireball always managed to brighten up a place, but it was often easier to draw upon the elements around you. In Winterfell, I needed something equally destructive, but frightfully cold-hearted. And finally, Blizzard at 5th level. One of my greatest spells. When I traveled away from the cold, I eventually began to miss it. This let me bring those wicked snowstorms with me. And that's them.
All right,
So-
cool.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's all you'd really be able to tell. I can't really give
Yeah.
you the details of each spell unless you learn them, as
Got
it's
it.
deciphering a book. But these are the words you can decipher as the little kind of tidbits at the top of each one.
All right, thank you.
All good. Okay. So, you find yourselves stood in the... Oh, actually, one more thing before you do kick into things as well. Basil, if you look in your character sheet, you should
Yes.
see your... Or not the character sheet, your character tab and
Yes.
magic items. You should see your legacy
I
item,
see it. Yes.
Ooh.
Perfect.
which is... Yes, it's got its basic form.
Hell yeah.
If there's any questions on that, or if you want to read it out, just let me know. And otherwise, yeah.
Come on, read it out. Come on.
It is a dancing item or animated object. So
no,
basically, what?
That's
Wait,
fine.
what?
What? No.
That's
Wait, what do
That-
you mean?
That's part of your. That's what you get for being a college of creation bard. Do you see
I
the
don't
magic
see what
items
you're
tab?
talking about then.
Do you not see the magic items tab?
I
Just
do,
below
but
Click the
I
little
think
plus.
these are all. Oh, that's
Melody
not
of
the
creation.
earring.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I have something else. Hold on.
Guys, wait, I have
Something
to
that's coming to me. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Oh gosh, why is it so tiny? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, good.
Melody of Creation, wondrous item artifact. An ancient tune beholden to you, of those chosen there are but few. Beauty created from one's thought, the melody that cannot be taught. It plays when sad, it plays when lonely, for the song of creation plays to you, and you it plays only. This item is considered attuned at all times, does not count towards your usual attunement slots. Da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Yay.
Very cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is cool. I'm super excited to use these skills.
Yeah, so it comes with basically 4 little skills there. To
Oh, I don't think I
enhance.
have these vials anymore either, Joe.
Yeah, I was wondering if
We-
you'd use them.
We gave them over to the fucking gods.
Oh, as evidence.
That's what
As
happened to
evidence.
them. Right. Because I was like, yeah, they haven't used the poison, but I swear they got rid of them. That's why. Got it. Awesome. Okay, great. Okay. Well, in that case, you find yourselves stood in the foyer after just saying goodbye to Old Blue. His entire estate said to be left to you. What do you want to do?
Did you mean to rhyme all 3 of those?
Yeah.
Blue,
I did not.
you, do.
I did not, but
Fees
it seems
gonna,
fitting.
Maybe you're College of Creation, bard.
Musical time, yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks, Bree.
right?
Take an inspiration.
Yeah! Kissing ass does work.
Good to know, everyone. Hey, chat, there's a lesson for you. I'm gonna start ripping the sheets off of like opening crate. You know how you said like it looked like they were still in the process of moving in. 100%. Just like, let's see what's in this crate. Let's take this sheet off. What furniture's under here?
Yeah, you'd find
You
chairs.
want to Snow White this place?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. You'd find chairs. You'd find
love a
small
chair.
bits of kind of carpet, little rugs, folded up, pretty dusty as they've been left inside of the crates. You'd find candelabras, little torch holders, stuff like that. Just general kind of bits and bobs to light and spruce up the place with the basic furniture. Nothing incredible. It seems to have kind of been bought on bulk to kind of furnish the building, but it was never put to use.
Sweet.
Yeah, the building is yours for whatever you guys wish to do with it.
Okay.
Go, Brie.
I want to look at the bedrooms there are to offer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we all claim a room?
Do you want me to give you the general, like, kind of layout of everything in that house? I will build like a map as well.
Yeah.
So, the ground floor, to begin with, has a foyer with a coat rack, a grandfather clock that lets out musical chimes, and some basic seating. You have a dining room with a grand table, some vases, and a full set of cutlery, glasses, etc. You have a little lounge area as well, which has a few large, long couches that look relatively uncomfortable and unused, red kind of velvety seating that's not very well padded. They're in front of a coffee table and a fireplace. You've got a musical room that overlooks the river. There's an assortment of various instruments, including a cello, violins, a set of drums, and other smaller minor musical instruments can be found there. This could also double up as a trophy room. You have a large kitchen with all their necessities, and that goes from pots, pans, cauldrons, that kind of thing. You have an exit to the back garden with a patio area. It's mostly empty and overgrown. A small garden that does not really do much before it hits the cliffside. The cliffside's not too far back from the actual housing itself. I do have a map of the general estate location, which we'll go over later. You've got a small privy downstairs with piping that leads down to the river. A small breakfast room with basic seating adjacent to the kitchen. You've got a scullery, which is a room basically used to wash dishes and clothing, etc. That also contains a rudimentary boiler that seems to have a vat, which, if you were to look inside, has bat guano attached to it that slowly filters through, mimicking an almost tiny fireball that heats up the water when needed. It runs up through a pipe that leads out to the well outside, which is you notice on the piping itself, you'd see this transmuted piece of rock that seems to glow. And Timothy, you would know that every 10 minutes, it brightens up. And it casts the spell Purify Food and Drink ritualistically.
Oh.
So basically you have clean running water that can be hot and cold. The second floor has one large bedroom with a walk-in closet and its own adjacent small washroom with a piped bath. The bed is a little dusty and but sheeted, and the windows are curtained, as is most rooms in this house which are unused. One almost identical bedroom to this one with a washroom as well. And then two smaller rooms with slightly smaller beds, still doubles, but no washroom to those two rooms. So you've got two en-suites and then two smaller ones. One of those smaller rooms has a study desk and a fireplace. The other one has a balcony with a seating area with a beautiful view over the river below. Both of those are adjacent, though, to the grand bathroom, which has a 10 by 10 foot square bathtub that is also piped. The third floor has a master bedroom with a grand bed with 4 pillars and lace curtains draping around it. A pampering area with a large mirror, its own washroom with a slightly larger tub than the bathrooms below, and along with its almost sauna-like room as well, which has a constant steam coming through it. It has a balcony that doesn't block the other balcony below, and looks out over the larger section of river to the east. It has a walk-in wardrobe as well, and on the side in here, you would see, as you're searching around the house, a signed and sealed approval and a letter giving the estate to the listed individuals. The adventuring party without a name, Basil, Fabia, Skold, Fia, Timothy, and Saphira. The last bedroom is about as big as the smaller ones below, but has a staircase that spirals up into the spire jutting out of the house. And in that spire, there's a small library and a seating area to read. Along with in the upper floors, you also have an entrance to a storage and loft area to keep your goods. So yes, that is the estate in full. So, in a nutshell, for bedroom-wise, you've got the master bedroom, you've got a smaller bedroom which leads up to a library, you've got 2 smaller bedrooms, one with a study desk and fireplace, the other one with a balcony, and then you've got 2 kind of middle-sized bedrooms which have their own bathroom.
I call the spire room.
I call a bathroom if we're gonna just call stuff.
Yeah, start calling stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Look, in character, Fabio's like, I call the spire room and goes in there and locks the door. Out of character, I would like to say I think Basil should have the master bedroom because
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
music house.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Basil's gonna be uncomfortable with that suggestion. He doesn't think he deserves something like that.
Hey, Basil.
Yeah?
Do you think do you guys just try like that kind of sauna thing out just once? Like it's cold here and it sucks. Just
What do you mean? I mean, are we all gonna share the big room? I mean, not at the same time. I just mean like, in general, like it's like we each take turns staying there for a night.
Fabio
like-
opens the door back up and starts chucking books out of the room and going back up the spire and grabbing more books and chucking them out. And is like, somebody probably wants these. I don't.
Theo will definitely look over at the books and make a note to like look at them later. No, like this should like be your room.
Oh God, it's so big. I don't know. It's too much.
No, but like it's yours.
Are we in the room right now?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
go.
sure. Let's look around.
Okay. Basil will look at the bed and like
Lay down.
put his back to it. Yeah.
No, just lay down on it.
Do you think it's okay? Like,
Yeah. No, you gave the house to us. That means everything in the house is ours. And now we're saying this bed is yours. So like check it out. See if it's good.
Okay. He's gonna fall back onto the bed and like, see
Comfy,
how it feels.
feathered, springed. It's a good mattress for what you'd be used to for sure.
Yeah.
What color is the bedspread?
Red. It's not blue.
That's what I imagined. Weird.
We could probably find like a purple one.
I do like purple. I like blue too.
Ooh, or blue. We
Yeah.
could look in the other
I
one.
mean, red is nice as well.
Looks like
Things are great. You know, he did a great job. The place looks great. This bed is probably the comfiest thing I've ever laid on in my entire life, if I'm being completely honest. But
yeah, no, this is good.
yeah, okay. I mean, I still think you guys should try staying on this bed because it's.
How
so
about
comfy.
this? This should be your room, but like we could have a sleepover in it,
That makes me feel better.
right?
Yeah,
Like, it's a
okay.
big room, right? So like we could just like sleep in here with you, but it's your room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if Fabia is gonna want to sleep over in her room though. So
Yeah, didn't she choose the really tiny one?
I think she just wanted to be high up.
Theo will go out. And, like,
By the way, because
small look around.
Fabio's already done it. This house is fully yours to do what you will. You can also sell the house if you don't want it at all. I'll get on to some of the later
on the
stuff.
floor.
You can refurbish it however you like. If you want to turn this whole thing into just a trap room, yeah, you can do whatever you like. So it's
Oh my
totally
God.
your space. And,
Let's make it a brothel. No,
if you have
just-
spare gold, you can buy stuff. I mean, you could build an establishment here. You could
Right.
build a money-earning
All right.
establishment.
Guys, we have some party funds. Let's stay.
Yeah.
We cannot give it to the military. It was
No.
his
No,
final
no.
fuck you
Yeah.
to have it not go to the military. So
Yeah. Okay.
that's going to be a really awkward
Let's-
conversation. Though,
We'll
to go
have
back
a
and
wander
be
around, right?
like,
I'll tell you what, because so it doesn't interact your roleplay in a bit. I can tell you about the general kind of theme of what a stronghold is.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
can
what
bring
we
you
do?
all.
What do we get?
I'll bring it all to a different screen where you will see. Okay, let me bring everyone here, and then I'll bring you guys.
How high up is
Two.
the
on.
second part of Fabia's room?
Blues, manor,
Can she jump?
and estate. So,
Whoa.
Wow.
sick.
obviously, I worked with the assets I've got. The building's slightly different. You don't imagine two jutting towers. One of the towers would be a kind of spire one for you. It's a little
Is
smaller
that a
on the slide.
garden?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they have like
Um,
cute.
on your grounds, you have the outside exterior wall. Also, I couldn't really build it so it's tiered up, but technically the buildings are on another tier as it kind of goes up this mountain cliffside. Also, the cliffsides on the highest point is probably about 100 feet drop at the back behind the estate building, and it kind of tiers downwards. So you've got quite a
Nice.
big drop on all sides around it. You're pretty protected from the river side from anything that is land-based, hence why the military wanted it. You have, on your estate grounds, you have the general estate building. You have Bartholomew's abode, a well working well. You have a barn with a little bit of grazing land. You have your own orchard down the bottom, a few trees here and there. I didn't have the assets for a greenhouse, but essentially the marketplace area is a greenhouse. And then you've got your own kind of walkway garden full of different flowers from all across the northern
Oh
lands.
my god, I
cute.
love it so much.
So, this is entirely yours, right? You own all this land here. It comes with some benefits. If you can, again, sell it to whoever you want if you'd like a big sum of gold. But having a stronghold can help with various things. In time, for example, you could build like a portal room. You could build all sorts of different kind of manners. Strongholds will essentially be your lair. So the same way a lich gets a lair or a dragon gets a lair, this is your lair, as long as you have one. It comes with some gameplay benefits and some other benefits. You can bring followers back here. Each of you could build your own kind of section. So if you want to knock down Bartholomew's abode and build a church the Somra for Timothy, for example, it will come with mechanical benefits. If you want to design your own restaurant or you want to build your own tavern, you can build that here. If you want to kind of put up bounties of your own, that kind of stuff. Essentially, this is like an RTS game point where you can do missions and whatnot from this
so
zone.
cool.
Hell yeah.
Can you
So
imagine?
Garrison.
We just
Yeah.
sent Crake in a letter. Hey, we bulldozed your house, but
home.
we have a cool church now.
So, I got some inspiration from Strongholds and Followers by Matt Colville, but I didn't really go direct from that. So, essentially, if you wanted to build a building that will be specific to your character and follows your character's story in some way, we can work on that and build that together. For example, a temple to Sumra, or if Skuld wanted to build some sort of like a runic, like Stonehenge kind of pattern thing, you can do that kind of stuff. It all costs gold. It's a gold spend, but you can also earn money back if you build establishments and stuff. You could build up your own army. You could build up your own kind of force of spies. All that kind of stuff. Up to you. Whatever your creativity kicks in and you want to spend money on, you could build your own little things. You could buy guards. You can buy people to work around the fields. You could buy all sorts of stuff like that. Currently, because it was formerly owned by a bard, there do come some benefits when you stay in this location. This also helps if this location was ever to be attacked. So due to be formerly owned by a bard, the following benefits apply to you whilst you're in the grounds. Every single one of you and all allies will have an extra 10 feet extra movement, as there's a slight song that plays during battle. When rolling for initiative, you may all roll an extra 1d4 and add it to the initiative roll. You regain all hit dice when you take a long rest here, and when short resting here, your hit dice are one size larger, so that boosts up. And all performance checks here are made with advantage. That is the basic form of the bard advantage. You can also, Brie, you can build up on that if you design new ways to build it. Like for you could build a theater, a tavern, all that kind of stuff, and that will bring in new benefits for your stronghold. So essentially, it is entirely your oyster. Again, you can sell it. You can build a new stronghold elsewhere. It's basically a money sink to potentially earn money or earn benefits, or if you wanted to lure enemies here, that kind of stuff. But and if there's anything here you want to tear up, if you want to be like, fuck the garden, we're going to slap a training grounds there, and we're going to go and hire 50 guards, yep, you can do anything you want with that. So yeah, that is Blue's estate.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice.
And you can also choose if you wanted to clean up anything, etc., etc. Okay, so you've just kind of looked at all of your buildings and your your rooms and bedrooms and whatnot. Start distributing them out. Sorry for interrupting. What would you guys be doing?
What time was it, like midday or I don't know. I don't remember.
You left that overnight. You probably rested on the road. Let's say midday.
So Vita just goes and walks around the grounds and goes outside. She'll probably end up like sitting behind the house, somewhere looking at the cliff with Blossom.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be quite strong winds at the back, but not enough to blow you off, but kind of you can feel the cold and the chill, and you can see out from like the back garden area, you can see out for kind of miles as you're kind of jutting up on this cliffside. You can see the kind of the eastern river that's quite large, just jutting forward going north. You can see the break-off point that goes small into a smaller break-off river that wraps itself around Blue's estate area. You see the distant woods where you came from. Very in the distance, you can kind of see the crossroads area. You have quite a big advantage point up here, and it's a pretty view.
I would like to tell Blossom that one day this place will be small to you. One day you will fly all around here, around this entire area, and it will be so small, and you will be so large. And she just sort of stares out into the never-ending world before them.
Mm-hmm.
Just give Blossom a little
She
scratch.
just kind of nuzzles into you, and you can see her kind of push herself forward, so the wind's blowing her feathers back, closes her eyes, and kind of pushes the beak forward, so she kind of get hit with the full wind of it, flaps her wings a little bit in to kind of test it.
She's a cutie. Also, Joe, you said that you would add Blossom's thing to my.
Yeah.
I've only got access to her picture. I don't see like anything else
Oh,
about
okay.
her.
Hold on,
If
yeah.
she's got like HP or anything else,
Yeah.
then
Can be edited and controlled by. That's why I didn't put that in.
Do you
Here you go.
does Saphira also take the pebble pet out and tell the pebble pet that it lives there now too?
Pebble Pet, I'm just like fucking stupid.
You should see it now. You'll notice that she's not that strong, but you can use her in a fight. You know, she's old enough to potentially fight. She's just not.
I mean, she's not. She's got 20 hit points. I'm putting her in a fight. She
No
got
way,
by one
that's
hit.
too no.
Yeah, I mean that's even quite a bit for something that size. But hey, look, she does do 1d4 piercing damage.
Hell yeah.
She does actually, and she has an advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. So
Nice.
That's true.
Nice.
Make her little iron talons. Make her hit hard.
yeah, can you make her armor? Like, can we make her like
Oh, yeah.
an
Oh,
armor?
Oh,
Make her
she's
heavy,
getting
though.
bigger. Yeah.
Yes. So the armor you bought from a while ago probably would be a little bit too
yeah.
small, but you could build a new kind of armor for Blossom.
Okay, then in that case, while we're talking about it, Saphira's gonna trundle back inside and go find Timmy and talk to him about that. She's like,
Okay.
I don't really care much about the house, but do you think that we could build something for Blossom? You know, one day she's going to fight alongside us, and I want to make sure that she is safe.
I don't think I've made Griffin equipment before, but I could try.
I love that he says, I don't think I've made. Like, you either have or you haven't.
Could have. Who knows?
I didn't think I had a cousin Ronnie either, but then he showed up.
There's a lot I don't know.
This last month or so has been wacky.
Try.
Something that could maybe have some stretch so that she can grow and that she can get used to the weight of something protecting her.
I mean, even if she does grow, I could just melt it back down and make it bigger. It shouldn't be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't make it too heavy because we need her to fly still, so I'll have to think of something lightweight but still strong.
Saphira's smiling. She's got the mithril axe on her back. I don't know if I-
Mithril axe? Or
At the
use
moment,
other one?
at the moment she's been using the other one because it's just got so much damage.
Mithril is pretty light and strong.
Yeah, Saphira's like,
True. We could just keep reusing it for whatever we want.
yeah, I know. We could just like this axe is like, Saphira like pulls the axe off of her back and she's like, maybe. Feels bad
How
though
much mithril
to
is there, Joe? Is there enough to make
melt down that axe.
There's enough
Wait, how big
mithril
is
for...
Blossom? She's still small, right?
a Griffin armor
She's still
for
small.
her size?
There's probably not enough to make armor for anyone else. You could definitely make armor for her Griffin size. That might last until kind of probably until she's medium sized, and then you could probably build it for her to become medium. And that
What's
lasts
the
till she's
size
large.
scale? Because she's tiny right now. Does she go into like tiny, small, medium?
So yeah, she goes tiny, small, medium, large. Large would be her kind of final growth.
Mm-hmm. She's a tiny monstrosity. No.
It's my new band name.
Cute.
But she's considered beast for all spells in terms of like talking to her and stuff. But effects that might affect the beast otherwise, negative ones, won't be work on her. One of the benefits of a royal griffin.
Can't believe she's called a tiny monstrosity. It's so toxic. She's so sweet as well, you know. She doesn't deserve it.
Timmy engraves that on her like little armor.
Tiny
Monstrosity.
monstrosity.
We should make her a little like a sigil on her armor of the flower that she was named for.
Cute.
Aw,
Little
that'd be
blossom.
cute.
Okay. So you're inside the estate currently. Picked out a few of your rooms. It's totally yours to do whatever you wish. What do you want to do generally day to day, and what's your plans?
Well, if we want shit done to it, we have to fucking go into town. Right?
Yeah,
We need
I
someone
think
to do stuff.
we'd have to like figure out what we want to do, right? We have to have a chat, figure out what we want to do to the house, what we want to do next. Like group meeting time.
Cool, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. We'll rummage around in the kitchen, see if there's any food.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
eating good food.
storages of like the last harvest from the greenhouse, along with just other kind of salted or frozen meats that have been kind of stored away. You've got enough food probably to last the next few weeks here, for sure.
Which one of us is best at cooking?
Oh my.
He is like,
What skill check would
Yeah,
that
what's
be?
the skill check?
I think
is
these
that?
are some root vegetables.
I'm pretty wise.
It's gonna be Timmy.
Yeah, wisdom. It's kind of the general like.
Should
You
make
know.
like a food check.
Can I do a wisdom check with advantage if I only look at the vegetables?
To cook them.
Just to know what they are. I thought we were trying to figure out what everything
no,
is.
I thought he was going to try and cook. Yeah, you
No.
can do that easily. Yeah.
I'll
But if
check
you wanted
the
to cook,
various
it will come
meats.
off wisdom. Just general. That thing looks
I don't
like.
know.
They look edible.
Bite
Hey,
one.
you got some root vegetables, and you got some. There's a carrot there. There's a couple of things that look like plums. That
All
looks
right,
okay.
I'll do a check
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, there's some tubers
Oh.
over here.
I don't know shit.
Some leafy greens over
Yeah,
there.
you know, it just looks like a general kind of assortment of odd-looking vegetables.
What do
mixed
you
in with
What do you
the ones
want from
know.
me?
He only got a 4, so she's just gonna smell everything.
Smell like food.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
What are you
They're not
trying to determine,
rotten.
Timothy?
What I can make for us for food right now.
Yeah, you could make a stew. You could make kind of like a roast dinner-like thing. You could make various assortments of just kind of. You'd find cheeses as well, so you could kind of build a cheese board. You could probably would have like old crackers in there and whatnot as well.
Mm,
So-
old
A
crackers.
stew with a cheese board on the side would be good, and maybe
Yeah.
a vegetable stew as well. I'll make 2 stews.
Yeah, you could make a stew.
Nice.
Go ahead and add chef's utensils to your tools. And
Ooh.
give me a wisdom check with them. You're not technically proficient in them. You could probably learn to become proficient in them. The way I see tools is that you can kind of learn them over a period of time. So
Yeah, just by
essentially,
using them over and
it would
over.
It's
just be
just
a
like
straight
any
wisdom check.
bachelor who's moved out, right? At first, he's not going to be great, and then he's
Yeah,
gonna
you get your
better at
ramen and your
cooking.
noodles out the way with. Yeah.
Yeah. So instant right now.
How do I add a tool without?
I would just add
Being
to your
proficient in
items at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So you can just add.
Oh
throw it
yeah,
in.
so I can't. Don't put it in tool proficiencies.
If you just give me a straight wisdom check now, that'd be good enough to see
Got it.
the quality of the meal.
Come on, Timmy.
Same roll, 17.
17. It's it's a decent meal. You cook it up fine, having access to all of the utensils, the cauldron, all of that kind of stuff. You've a kind of a direct heat that you can just apply straight from the boiler and whatnot. It's easier to cook here than it is in most places, so it's done half the battle for you, and
Nice.
it comes out with a nice hefty meal for everyone.
Nice.
Good.
Mixed in with like a turnip and cabbage soup, and it would probably also have a spice rack, so you can kind of flavor it up as well.
Saphira,
Yes.
let me borrow your axe.
Which one?
She spills out like-
Any.
She throws the devil axe over.
Okay, Skull's gonna go out and start felling these trees over here
Ooh.
and making a clearing.
Okay. I'm going to write this stuff down so I do not.
Sophia's gonna follow him out and take her other axe off her back and join him to help him whatever he's doing. She likes
We need
hitting
an
things with
area
axe.
for smithing
Oh, smart.
Oh.
Yeah.
for me and Timothy. We can use this clearing.
Smithing Bros.
Yeah.
Smart.
That would be
I
kind
want
of
to be a
a
part of the smithing bros. The hell?
Yeah.
it'd be quite an arduous afternoon, chopping down like 7 or so pine trees. But I'll tell you what, go again and give me an athletics check to see how quickly you do it.
Are we
Both of you.
are we competing? Well, Sophia's competing, so.
When are you not? You two.
Yes.
Wow.
Fabio will sit
As
at the
soon as-
top of her new tower and go, "Yes,
Yeah.
you're all
Yeah.
doing splendidly."
These game deals and just watch.
So good.
As soon as Sophia, knows what they're doing, she's got her competitive
gonna
versus
rage?
Scold. Yeah, she's gonna rage.
Oh my
And she's
god.
gonna start. She's dropping down. Yeah, okay.
Fucking hate trees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh shit.
With that extra bonus of an
So-
18 versus a 20. It's not incredibly faster than you, Scold, but you can hear her just kind of through the rage in the background, just like, just hacking down the trees as if they're enemies.
well, as soon as I see Saphira rage, I notice there's a slight disparity in fairness, and I'm gonna silently guidance Scold as well.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll a d4, Scold.
That's
That's not
I was
fair.
gonna say,
Rage is
don't-
my.
don't you
rage is
need
part of
a-
my core being? That's all I have.
Don't you need a hostile creature to even rage? If you don't hit one, you immediately leave rage.
Yeah, it's...
Really?
Well, okay, hold on a second, because rage
She didn't
technically is
say
if you...
Okay.
damage. doesn't
Technically-
That's literally how it works.
Technically,
Scold is
True.
as long as she does damage every turn, she will maintain rage, and technically a tree is a living creature, right? So she could probably rage against it, but between the trees, she's going to have to use up like all of her rages, essentially, because it's going to take you more than a minute to cut down a tree.
If you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last
it always
time
hostile?
or taken
Sounds like
damage,
ruining my fun. Jesus.
Yeah, if it's hostile, if it says literally the word hostile, then
Can't
She
she
can
also
have it,
just
though.
take
you could,
damage?
you
Could
could
she
you'd
punch
be able to-
herself?
be able to get
Well,
a
I
good
need to
shot
roll a
in
one-
there.
I'll-
Punch.
A D4.
Well, that's fine. I still rolled 20, so.
Yeah.
Unbelievable! Wait, so I
22.
don't get to stay in rage?
no, you
No.
can stay rage if you want to.
So okay.
Technically not if it says hostile. I thought it was just if you hit a creature.
Trees are.
Okay,
I mean, pine trees are hostile because they like prick you.
Also, we did
When
already
you cut
fight
them.
trees.
I mean,
And they
technically,
were
you could
hostile.
you could hurt yourself a little bit, take 1 point of damage every round, and you'd maintain range.
Yeah, you just punch yourself. You
Yeah,
sort of
just punch yourself in the
like,
face after every single one to keep you going.
She's like. "Ah!"
Psyching yourself
Skull
up.
doesn't notice Saphira's compared to this though. He's like taking his time with it.
Zone.
He's like
Yeah.
stripping the branches. He's making holes in the ground and putting the logs back into the ground as pillars for like a kind of like
Nice.
overhang.
Nice.
support. Nice.
He's kind of just building a little workshop,
Yeah, all right,
Cute.
cool.
and he just assumes that Saphira's like just doing some anger therapy on the trees.
That's how she be. She can't help it. She's just a big insecure gal. Afterwards, she's like panting and she's like, "Is this enough?"
Good work. He hands the axe back. It's a nice axe.
She takes the axe back and smiles. She's content, like like a puppy, and give it a pat, and you're like, "Good job." And the puppy's like, "Mm." That's how Sophia's like when
Skull will
she
like
gets
wipe his head and be like, "We'll have to go into town to get supplies for though."
Okay.
Yeah,
Should I let
all
everyone
building
know
and
that we're
crafting will
going?
take a certain amount of days depending what you're trying to craft. Basic stuff like if you were to build like a wooden structure or just kind of a shelter and then like buy an anvil, transport over there and stuff, you can probably get that done in
We don't
within a
need
couple
an
of days.
anvil, baby.
That's true. Yeah, you could probably get that all done within a couple of days. Stuff like, just to warn you in advance, if you want to get like a portal room, that would take you 1 year.
Yeah.
So there's some stuff which will take a long time. There's some stuff
Portals
which
take a
will
long
be
time.
pretty quick.
Oh, but that would be so nice to have set up though. Just a portal
Yeah,
back to our
would
base
be
whenever we
really,
want.
really nice.
Well, couldn't other people also just use it though?
Well, maybe we could have an item that specifically.
Yeah, like
I
Essentially,
think they can.
it would.
they have
You
to get
can
your
lock it.
permission to.
You can lock it
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the side. Yeah. But to do that, basically, a wizard would need to cast a certain spell every
We'd have
day
to
for
hire
1
someone.
year.
Yeah.
So you'd be paying for a
I mean, we
wizard for
could probably do that.
365 days of casting. So it does come with a
Jesus
heck of a
Christ.
Imagine
price.
if you did that and then you ran out of money on the 360 seconds.
Yeah, and he's like, "Sorry, dude.
Yeah, and hey, no refunds, man. No refunds. I've been.
Yeah, you gotta start over
if you
now
miss
'cause
one
it's been
day,
2
it's
days."
all over. Yeah.
He takes
What a
one
racket.
sick
He could be
day.
like, "Oh, I was
He takes
sick,
one
yeah."
sick day and fucks it up.
It's the last day, and he's like, "Price went up."
Sorry,
You're
can,
like,
I,
"What?"
can I talk to your manager, sir?
You heard me. Price went
That'd
up.
be a genius scam from a
So
wizard.
toxic.
We should learn that. Just do that. We shouldn't. That's terrible. It's very bad. We shouldn't do
Yeah,
that.
that's fucked.
I can pretend to be a wizard.
We should definitely run that scam at least once, though,
Just
because they
faking the
wouldn't know
spell
if you're
every day.
casting it. Right? Like,
Well,
you're like,
people could know.
"Oh,
Yeah,
what's that?"
yeah, people would know.
I mean, if you found the right people, they wouldn't know.
Yeah.
What the
Bear in
spell
mind,
was.
the people who'd usually build a portal room would be like governments.
All right,
So they will
don't
have
rain on our
someone
parade, okay?
overviewing it. So they would definitely know.
I
They're
like
not,
this
no one's
dream.
getting scammed out of a year's worth of wizard contracts.
Pia would pick up the books that Fabio threw down and just look through them and see if there's anything interesting. Any kind of history of Wolfguard, anything about like vampires, werewolves, dragons.
Yeah,
Which
I would
she's
say
interested in.
there's some general kind of things about you'd see kind of tall tales of Wolfguard, which will mention some of the experiences and events taken account of during the lycanthrope kind of outbreak. You'd see different musical books and kind of musical theory books, along with various songbooks, some kind of autobiographies made by different bards, the works on myths you'd find in there, various kind of children's stories of that. You would find general kind of history books and whatnot. It's like a decent selection that'll, if you were to sit down and study it over a course of time, I'd give you benefits to your history checks on certain periods.
All right.
Whatnot, depending what you're searching for. It's easier for you just to tell me what you're looking for. and can
Yeah,
talk
I think
about it.
two things she's always gonna look for any mention of on Mythos.
Okay.
I think specifically because it's Wolfguard, she's gonna look for any sort of reference to the lady we're looking for, that Abatha lady. Because maybe
okay.
she's been in Wolfguard for like, right? Magnathor was in prison for
Yes.
a while, so maybe she headed straight to Wolfguard. So she's gonna look for that. And then she's also still looking for any reference to like Garak and Garaka, because we heard about them on the way to Wolfguard. So that kind of stuff is what she's specifically looking for.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You've got probably a good 6 or 7 books, which potentially will hold information towards that. Your histories and whatnot like that. Accounts of different things. Go ahead and put those down. I'll get you the titles for it next week.
Okay.
And I'll get a general kind of list of how long it might take you to research those books and scan through them.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Okay, so Scold and Saphira spend the better part of the day hacking down wood, trees, and whatnot to kind of get supplies. I'd say if you've hacked down the trees and you knocked down all the 6 down there, 7, sorry, you'd have also plenty of wood, having 7 full tall pine trees worth of wood. So you've got plenty of lumber for any products you might need to do. So you don't need to buy any of that for like a singular building. Okay. Is anyone else doing anything during this day?
Saphira would just go get Timothy and tell him that we're going shopping. Get
I'll go
in,
with him.
we're going shopping. And,
It's great.
and then I guess she'd ask if anyone else wants to go, but Timmy was forced to go. And
Timmy has no choice.
yeah.
How close are we to like a village town where we could go shopping? Like, how far do we have to travel to like get supplies?
I'll bring you guys briefly back to the Wolfguard map, but you could go to you have a couple of choices. You've got Dawnhaven or Tithmore. So you are a good like day away.
Are we here?
No,
Or-
you are.
Oh, you
here,
can make us a little.
essentially. The smaller river isn't marked on the map, so you are basically on kind of a corner here. So you're not too
Is,
far from Dawnhaven, but you do have to go south and then across to get to Dawnhaven, which is the capital. But Tithmore is where you came from before that.
Wait, where are we right now?
About here. You guys.
Did weren't we told in Tithmore that like Dawnhaven was kind of closed-ish?
Yes.
Am I making that up? Okay.
Yeah, you were told that Dawnhaven is currently undergoing tests.
Yeah, so they're close. So really, we would want to go back to Tithmore. How far is that? How many?
I'll tell you what. I know someone's drawing that. I'll do a little.
You son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. It's a beautiful. It's a beautiful
It's
drawing.
gone. No, it's gone.
I hated it.
I will.
Ouch.
My hot purple.
Yeah, what was wrong with that?
I'll make this hot purple, but I will also make it readable.
Wow.
Unreal.
Fucking slammed.
Sorry, I'm just taking the piss. So yes,
Is that readable? Is that readable?
Read that.
So
You read that?
For those in chat, he called me a dick. That's really
Frost Olive Wolfguard. They can all read it.
okay. What do you guys like to do?
Is that?
You just see it. It's that skywriting spell.
Where do we take the? We still got a bunch of missions to do, right?
Yeah,
Jobs?
so,
Think so, yeah.
we could collect or try to the werewolf bounty in Tithmore.
Mhm.
We could let the army know that we did solve the old blue problem. However, they're not getting the estate.
Yeah.
And then the other bounties were off to the east. So
That's so much harder to see. What have you done?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a nice color now. It's actually,
Just make it black.
yeah, what's wrong with
it's not working. Hold on.
Joe? What is
Just
your...
you guys focus on your thing. I'll do my bit.
Anyway, probably we should probably go back to Tithmore, right? Because there's a couple things we need to do. Like we should go to the gem shop, get diamonds in case anybody dies.
Yeah.
We should maybe look around for some more information. We could collect that gold, etc. And then just keep going east if we wanted to do those other two bounties,
Sounds good.
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, field trip.
Wahoo!
Okay, so you're gonna leave that evening, or are you gonna rest first?
I think we should spend the night because then we get
Yeah.
the buck.
We have like new
Yes.
beds and shit.
Sam, my thing's not working. You go ahead and you go back to my friend. You go back.
After all that,
Yeah.
who wrote farts? Jari.
who wrote fart?
I love how
It's all really
mature
good
we
work.
all are.
Yeah.
He does. That's not what he wanted. That's what he wanted. My bad. I don't know how to get rid of it.
Nope,
Guess
it's
it
there
lives
forever
there
now.
Son of a
Just
bitch.
as farts.
I guess it
Sounds
lives there
delicious.
now. It is what it is.
I feel like the
I
farts
can't
would
even
be more
delete
by
it.
the swamp, really, but
Okay.
It's in yellow, so it has to be me.
Yep, that's how I knew it was you.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I see. It's happening. It's locked to a square. That's okay.
oh, okay. If you hold
Oh,
down
there we
shift, I
go.
think maybe. But yes, essentially you're on the corner of the river there.
Cool.
Okay. So, are you staying the night or are you going out that evening?
no, we're gonna stay the night, dude.
Yeah. Stay night.
All right. Yeah, you can go up to your bedrooms and rest up.
Tight. Let's
Anything you're
do
doing
it.
that night, or are you just going to go straight for the long rest? Everyone's slipping into their own bedrooms. What
Baz,
bedrooms
try to
did everyone
clean.
pick?
Hanging out in her room.
Basil's got the master one. Fia, you took one of the ones with an ensuite. Fabia took the library one. And we still have the study desk, one more ensuite, and
I'll take an ensuite. I don't want a
balcony one.
study desk.
okay. So Scold,
I get it.
you get rather a fireplace or a balcony, or you can sleep wherever you like if you want to just go and push the dining table to one
Skull
side.
takes over Barty's house.
I get a fireplace or a balcony.
Essentially, yeah, one of the smaller rooms has a fireplace and a study desk. The other one has a balcony seating area.
I'll just take the stable.
Okay, yeah.
You're not sleeping in the stable.
Oh.
you
I mean,
animal.
what do you mean? You can,
Alright,
hey.
it's warm. Hay is mega soft, and it's got way more room.
He's not wrong.
If he's happy there.
Um,
So uncivilized.
What about you, Timothy? Which room do you?
So uncivilized as all the
Can
small
I-
people dibs the big bedrooms.
Can
Hey,
take
I didn't
Barney's
call
house?
dibs on anything.
Can you take what, sorry?
Like, I
Barney's
still want a
house?
desk.
You could,
Can I
yeah,
just
While
if
he's
you,
gone.
yeah,
that's where I
it's,
sleep.
it's open. You can go in there and you can have his house if you like.
Can we read his diary?
Oh,
I'll
that's
tell you what.
so toxic.
Roll,
Today,
Leave
a gents
us home.
across the
roll
hallway.
an
Have
investigation
respect
check
for
if you want to
Oh
look for his
God.
diary, and I'll ask Kraken if he wants to write one.
I'm totally kidding, but
Hey,
No,
look,
I want you to ask Kraken
Oh.
if he wants to write one though, so we should
Timothy's
roll
looking for it.
I probably
Yeah.
didn't find it.
yeah, you probably wouldn't find it this night. I'll ask Kraken if he can be bothered to write one.
That's funny.
For journal entries. Okay, so
Before bed, Fia would be like, "Hey, Fabia, what are you what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do up there?
I don't know.
Just like have a cool room? No, that's cool. I just thought like maybe you had a cool plan. I want to know what it was. You'll come up with something cool.
Look, I've already gotten to live the dream, which is sitting at the top of the tower and putting on a fake accent and then calling
That's
down to Saphir and Scold.
Wait.
So, yes.
Can you go back up there? And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on the ground.
Gotta tell me twice.
Okay, wait.
Go run
No,
upstairs.
I have an idea. I'm gonna cry. Wait, and I'm gonna message. I'm gonna go down on the ground, put the circlet on. Let's see how long your hair goes. And then I'm gonna run outside
Oh my
and like
God.
stand under her window.
So good.
okay, hold on, let me
So
just,
dumb.
let me just see. That's silly stuff.
It's not that long.
You gotta see the thing, though. You have to say the
That is
thing.
amazing.
Yeah, okay. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna totally make everyone else come out if they want. You guys come outside. I want you to.
I'll come outside to see this for sure.
Have you ever one time I heard this story about a lady with super long hair. Watch this. I'm gonna like stand under the window like theatrically and like go down on one knee and yell as loud as I can. Fabia, sweet Fabia, let down your hair. And then I'm gonna wait.
Fabia will go, oh, and then let her arm hair.
Ah! So you see as the hair slowly descends, and when it hits 5 feet, it stops. And just hangs there in the wind, blowing.
You just hear Fabia's voice echo, aw, man.
I'm gonna be mad and I'm gonna minor illusion the hair going all the way down to the ground.
So my illusion is only a 5 foot by 5
I know.
foot square, so you're gonna have to
She's
do like.
gonna just do it.
bit at a
She's gonna do
time.
it like
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So by the
Should I
time you
see
get to the
it?
bottom one, the top one's disappeared, and there's just a gap
Yeah.
of all the hairs now, and it just
Yeah.
kind of fades down, almost like a laggy game as you see it descend, like Tetris.
fuck. It was a cool idea.
We tried. It could have been.
I'm gonna go back inside.
That was a good goof.
Nice.
Doctor.
Does anyone want to do
Felt
anything?
good anyway.
Does anyone want to do anything before you sleep for the night?
No.
Okay.
Be bummed out it didn't work.
You wake
Yeah,
up in the-
Fabia's lived 2 dreams now.
So you
She's
go ahead
good.
and give yourself a very comfortable long rest, each of you with your own kind of private spaces, sleeping on comfortable beds. Even the hay, I mean, it was designed for the willow bugs, so it's a comfortable experience out there. Not the best of smells in the barn. That could probably use a clean because it is essentially the smell of what is similar to a cockroach smell. But you know, it was a comfortable sleep nonetheless. So. You wake in the morning, the sun is only just coming up despite it being kind of late morning. What's your plan? Party with no name?
We need to come up with a name.
Yeah.
We really do.
We head out?
Yeah, let's head out.
Make some breakfast and hit the road.
Yeah.
Okay. Make breakfast, have a kind of morning set breakfast before you step out into past the kind of interior walls and out of your gate. It closes behind you. You'd also see that as you approach the gate, it opens automatically. And when you step out, it closes automatically, with it being attuned to the stone that was previously attuned to the others.
Mm.
Okay. Do we have to like? That's what I was just gonna ask. Like, do we need to lock it? Is there like people just
You would have
break
keys
in?
for
Should
the
we-
for the main house
Okay.
and Barty's house, so you could lock those. There's always the chance that someone's going to climb the fence for
Sure.
sure. Yeah. So yeah, I can assume that.
The image of Barty coming home and he's fucking locked out of his house. We locked the door and left.
Copy of the key.
You guys just start bringing all the.
fuck.
He has to climb through a top window.
Yeah.
Well, at least he can create like a ladder.
Maybe he left an
true.
extra key outside, so he like goes to a rock
knows
and
where it
like
is,
picks it
yeah.
up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and you set out onto the road, traveling southward on the familiar road that you were walking on before, that passes by the Temple Woods and starts heading down towards the bridge that crosses over towards the crossroads. Interrupt me if there's anything you want to do, but as you're kind of traveling the distance south, can everyone please roll a perception check after a few hours on the road?
Is this visual?
My passive
Hearing.
is better than any roll.
Hearing.
It's hearing, you say.
I'm bad.
2.
Hey, high
Nice.
five, Basil. We suck.
Hey! 5.
Oh no, my roll 20 is
Your dice is
13.
got a
What?
spinning wheel. Hold on.
Okay.
Woof. I don't notice
Fabia.
shit.
Yeah.
You're the only one to hear it as your ears prick up with the 25. And you can hear in the distance, just kind of probably off to like the west on the kind of the flat fields. Now that you're away from the Temple Woods area, there's mostly moors and flat fields and kind of rocky terrain around. You can hear just off to the distance to the west, you just hear, help! Help!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
What?
What is it? I think I heard somebody calling for help. That way?
Okay. Should we?
I don't hear it.
Yeah, no, it's
I just
kind
lean
of
that
blowing on
way.
the wind. It's pretty far off.
I mean, I can go check it out super fast if you guys want to just hang.
Because
we got a lot of shit going on here.
Go first, but we should head that
Somebody,
way.
yeah, like
You could check it out and then come
probably
back to
help
us.
someone. We're like
no
locals
rush,
now,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Fine.
Sure, yeah. Yeah. We kind of are locals, aren't we?
Yeah.
We gotta protect the neighborhood.
It's like
Wolf
neighborhood
Guardians?
watch, right?
Yeah.
Wolf
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy? Is that what we are?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joe.
Bobby will just kind of like start darting in the direction that she pointed in to see if she can like, since she's not hearing it anymore, to kind of see if she can start hearing it again.
Yeah, you don't hear much. And you just hear this kind of rugged sound. Please. It's kind of a quite a ragged voice. Roll it's essentially roll just a general perception check, not with advantage.
Okay.
It'd be straight or wisdom if you don't have proficiency anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's kind of a
14.
it sounds familiar, but you can't make out who it is. Definitely a voice you've heard, but
no.
can't piece it together.
Oh fuck, is it Wolf Boy? She'll keep
Oh.
going.
So you're going off alone?
We'll follow.
I'll message to before I dart off. I'll message Shafia. I think I recognize the voice. I'm gonna keep running up ahead, and then she'll just go off on her own. Yeah.
Okay.
I will
And
relay
everyone
that.
else is slowly moving in. What
Yeah.
pace are you going at? Are you sprinting? Are you stealthing?
I'll sprint. If the voice sounds really hoarse, like maybe the person is in a lot of pain or is like about to die, and she'll she'll try to get there as quick as she can.
Okay. You start sprinting along, darting over the rocks, hopping into the kind of moor's land, starting to put a bit of pace behind the others. What pace are you going at, everyone else?
Fia would try to keep up enough that like they're still within messaging.
Yeah, I mean, with
Yeah.
I'd say we're not
Wolf-
stealthing or anything.
And
we're
if
going
we
wolf
think that,
hastily.
yeah, if we think that, like we believe that she recognizes the voice, right? We would keep moving.
Okay.
we'll probably just jog in that direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fabia, you dart forward. It's no longer shouting help. You get closer, and just in the distance away from you, you would notice several kind of boulders and rocks around this area. A lot more stones on the ground. Roll another perception check for sight, please.
It's Old Blue and Barty. They just only got this far.
Oh my god, don't.
Oh
11.
no.
Are you rolling with advantage?
No,
doesn't have
because I only get
advantage.
advantage on hearing.
We're not on the estate anymore, too, right? Like,
That only gives performance.
okay, gotcha.
So you're kind of done on. You can't really make it out, but you see a figure that might be on a distant rock. You rush into the area. I'm going to put you onto the map.
Oh no. Okay. Surprise.
You would notice the man you saved from the rock. If you want to come in from the northwest, the man you saved previously is up on top of the rock, wearing the clothing that you gave to him.
Harrion.
Looking rather
Oh,
parched.
Oh no.
Oh
This guy.
no, buddy.
A bit sunburnt as well, along with kind of just worn.
We sent him off with a group of people.
Yeah, Fabia's like tension will kind of go away a little bit since she recognizes him, and she'll start running over and be like, "Hey, the fuck happened to you?"
He stands up.
Oh no.
Oh no! You need to get on the rock now.
What the
Oh
fuck?
god.
I need
Oh,
you.
son of a bitch!
Do we all hear
As you
that?
suddenly,
I-
no, you guys didn't sprint.
We're not
you
there
jogged.
yet.
Okay.
So
Oh, gotcha.
we're going to enter into a surprise round
Sure. Okay.
because
Okay.
these things, though you might be expecting danger, probably weren't expecting. You hear the ground
Is the floor
rumbling
lava?
below you.
Oh no.
Mhm.
You hear things coming towards you. Before suddenly, a bullet bursts
No.
on the ground. The way that these things are described is essentially land sharks.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Let me change the music and then we'll
Anyway.
roll initiative.
We got Trevor.
Okay.
There will be 2 rounds of combat before the others get to you.
Oh fuck.
You can jump though. You're okay.
This is Fabia who can jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I add a D4 to my initiative, correct?
Only if you're within the state of blue.
Oh.
Oh, you have to be
It's-
within
it's a
distance.
layer.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
a
if
layer
that's
action.
fair.
I see.
Okay, let me slap on.
So there were no sleeping benefits that we got from sleeping there
No.
that like persist past.
the
You'd have
borders.
to
Being on-
build
I
up
see.
the estate a little bit more to get benefits like that.
I see. Okay.
Understandable.
So,
Sorry.
I'll go ahead and get the creature's things. It gets advantage on its attack against you,
Okay.
and because it burst out of the ground, double check this. Could you please make a dexterity saving throw or strength saving throw, depending on whatever your choice is? But I imagine you'd go for dexterity.
Dexterity, yeah.
Strength. Is your strength for me?
That one.
-1. Oof.
Okay.
Oh God.
It's
Oh
fine.
fuck. She's
We're
dead.
okay. Don't say that.
It's fine.
It's fine. Meanwhile, the house is on fire.
So, as this land shark just bursts on the ground behind you, you see the man's eyes just widen, and there's kind of moments of silence before it bursts up, leaps against you, smashes into you, its body just bludgeoning the back of you. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as it hits against you, and then it
I will
chomps
uncanny
down on
dodge
you.
that.
Okay, yep. And then it chomps down on you. and you take an extra point, 12 points of slashing damage as its razor-sharp teeth grind against your bones from behind you. Then,
Okay, 12 plus 8 then?
12 plus 8, yes. So 20 points of damage
So 20.
in total.
Okay.
What's your max HP, Fabio? I need to know.
68.
Okay.
You also are knocked prone,
Okay.
and it bursts up and attempts to bite you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
You take
Shoot, it
33
just-
points of
Jesus.
piercing damage as it just bites straight into the back of you.
How much damage was that?
33.
I'm down to 15 health.
Oh, God.
You can now roll initiative.
Okay. Oh. 22.
Okay. It is your turn. You've just been knocked to the ground. You just feel its great, huge mouth just clump straight onto the back of you. It releases its teeth to see the damage it's done. It's now your turn.
Okay.
You're prone.
And I'm prone, yeah. So, how much movement do I have to use to not be prone anymore?
Half.
Okay. I use. How high up are these things?
That one is the taller one is 10 feet off the ground. This one has a 5 feet off the ground, and the one he's on is 10 feet off the ground. He would also say to you, "Get somewhere high."
Yeah, got it.
Bleeding everywhere.
Sad.
I will use my cunning action to disengage. I'll move 5 feet, disengage, move another 5 feet, and then use the rest of my movement to jump.
Okay.
And get up here.
How much movement
And
speed do you have
then-
currently?
So if it was at 15, oh, right. So it would be, I normally have 35 feet. So if I move 5, 10, and then it's 10 feet to jump up, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm able to jump.
So you would have half movement speed. I'll round it up for half. So you'd have 20 feet of movement speed total because you had to get up with half your prone. So yeah, you'd be able to just make
If
that.
this is 10 feet up, am I okay
Yeah.
then, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should. That'd be all of your movement speed.
Okay. And then, let's see. Yeah, I'll shoot it with the great rot.
Use your action to disengage. Oh no, you use bonus action. Sorry. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I used
Roll.
cunning action.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay. No sneak, but that's okay.
Yes.
We shoot. We hit? Question mark.
11 does
11?
not hit. You feel your arrow
Okay.
just pings off the back of its shell. And it grabs up at you.
She'll look at what's his butt over here and be like, "What the fuck is this thing?"
He kind of calls out, "It ain't everyone else. I've been up here for 2.5 days."
Oh my god.
We should not
You
have
have got
left
the
him.
worst
You can't
luck,
catch a
dude.
break.
Okay, that's the end of my round.
He's going in Blossom's backpack thing.
On this
Save
creature's
his
turn,
ass.
Yeah.
it burrows underground.
Okay.
You have another round.
Okay. I'm gonna look in the direction that I know everybody was in and attempt to message Fia.
How
Are they
far
close
away
enough
are
that I
you?
can message her?
So how far is the message? 120 feet.
120. Yeah. If a round has already gone by
Yes.
and they get here in 2 rounds.
Yes. They just just come into
Okay.
range.
Okay, I'll try to whoever the spell can make contact with. I'll try to message in that direction and be like, there is something underground attacking over here. Be as quiet as you can, but we definitely need help.
If that's me, I would totally relay that. Be like, wait, something underground.
Also, side note, Werewolf Boy is here.
Yeah.
It's fucking Garion? And there's something burrowing underground? And
Oh,
we have to be careful.
right.
Okay, so it's my So I'll message that. I'm trying to recall. I never wrote it down, so I guess I don't have anything that I can heal with. I guess I'll just chill. I'll hide.
Okay.
Quote quote.
Yep.
That's it.
All right. That initiative round passes. Everyone else, you can put yourself on the northwestern part of the map, top left, and go ahead and roll initiative, all of you. What pace is everyone coming in?
Well, I think now we'd be slow.
As soon as we heard that, I mean, I have to go fast because I'm slow. I can't take my time.
Is anyone stealthy?
I think at that point, yeah, I think Fia would immediately slow down.
It would mean you don't
I
arrive
don't
this
know,
turn.
try this,
You won't arrive this
Yeah.
turn if you stealth.
How do I get rid of my line that I drew?
I'm up
I
high,
can get rid
so
of
it's
Thank you.
like if you guys want to say that you take a little bit longer, I'm okay. At least I
We
think I'm
wouldn't,
okay.
it wouldn't take
I mean, you would have
longer.
had to message us to slow down because as soon as I heard that there was trouble, I started booking it. I wasn't
Okay.
gonna slow
Sophia
down.
already starts like getting into like a jog and starting to move faster, even
If
though
they're still-
she was told to be careful.
Yeah, if they're gonna still go fast, I don't think I'd stealth, but I would definitely try to be. So I would, you know what I mean? I'm not like sprinting forward.
Yeah.
but- Okay, I just also cloaked my character sheet like a winner.
I've stuck it down the bottom, but it's technically not on the map. It's just so it doesn't remove it from the initiative.
I wish deleting things didn't remove the
It's
initiative.
so silly. Wish there was like a hide from all players button. Actually, there might be. Right click. No.
Boo. Right to roll 20. Hello.
Yeah, roll 20.
I'm sure you get suggestions 8
No, do you
billion
know-
times a day,
you know what would be the
but
worst
this
thing?
is the real moneymaker right here.
Is I'll say that and that it will exist, right? And I'll get messages even like on episode
Yeah.
like 70 of someone going, actually, if you did this, and I'm like, okay, I know by now. I still get
Yeah,
I can't remember what it is.
definitely will.
There's a couple of ones from early episodes, from like episode like 3, where we got like 1 or 2 rules wrong. And I still get DMs to this day where people are like, actually, this is how this works. I'm like, I know, I know.
We're on episode 41. Do you mind?
Duly noted. Thanks for your input.
I mean, is he also going to comment on how Fira's accent has changed every single episode between 1 and 41?
I noticed that Saphira spends less time with her people that her accent.
Oh, sorry, my camera fucking died again.
That's
Oh,
okay.
no.
Timmy's voice
No.
has also gotten like twice as deep since the beginning.
Yeah.
I used to talk like this.
Jimmy's become a man on the road.
Yeah,
Fabio, it is your turn to begin with.
Still hasn't grown a beard though.
I would like to try to focus my hearing and see if I can hear where it's burrowing. If I can get an idea of where it is and if it's going for them.
Okay. Roll a perception check. This is going to be a pretty high DC because it's essentially tremor sense.
Okay. 19.
You can't tell.
Okay.
You're trying to listen for it. You can hear rumbling occasionally, but you can't really pinpoint the location.
God, I wish I had. All of my stuff is. Yeah, it's too far. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ready my action. That if when it pops up, wherever it pops up, if it's within my sight, I want to shoot it.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn, yeah? Okay. Saphira, being the one at the front, you suddenly hear this
Yep.
rumble coming from the side of you. bursting through the ground, just there. You'd see as it just launches itself from the sword, just kind of bursts up, chunks of it launching everywhere, soaring through the sky, come from here, landing all the way to here. You see this thing just launch out in the air. Fabi, you can make your attack now.
Baby.
And shoot.
Yep. Go ahead and take a shot.
Come on, baby. 23.
It hits. You see a soft piece. Launch your arrow in. And technically, you wouldn't have had sneak because you said you shoot it as soon as it popped out.
I was hiding, so I get advantage, which gives me
You're
sneak.
right. You're right. You were hiding. Did you hide? You hid the last round. Yes. Okay, so 28 points of damage. Okay. You find a short kind of like almost like a squishier part on the underbelly, which you just manage to fire as it launches through the air. It lets out a grunt. Saphira, can I get a strength or dexterity saving throw? Your choice.
Yeah. Maybe a dex save for memes? Okay, hang on.
It's not with advantage, though.
I know.
Actually, no, it is, because it's a dex. You technically have a dex save at advantage if you want to go for dex, because you have danger sense.
That's true. That is true, actually.
But
I do
it's
have
up to
that.
you if you want to go strength
sense
instead.
of... Honestly, I just rolled a 25.
She got a
so I'm
25 on
chilling.
Yeah, right.
strength.
Keep that.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I could just already imagine Saphira's like, poof, doof it straight back. Don't you fuck with me. I'm a big boy.
You take, because you successfully saved it, you kind of almost ready yourself, and you see it launch through the sky. You kind of brace yourself for it, so it slams against you. It'll be 13 points reduced down to
She's not reduced.
7.
She's not raging yet.
No, it's reduced because you saved.
Because you saved.
Oh, because I saved. Okay,
And
sorry. Pardon
an
me.
extra, so 7 points of bludgeoning and 7 points of slashing, as you just see its claws and its body slam against you. That's on the save. And then it's going to go
Okay.
ahead and take a bite attack against you.
I'd just like to point out that Saphira is grinning right now. She's really enjoying this. Okay.
26
Yep,
hits. Okay. You take 40 points of piercing damage as it just
Holy,
chomps
she's not
straight
grinning
into your
now.
side. And you just feel these
Oh my
great big
God.
jaws just bite into you.
That is honestly a monster attack. Like,
Yeah, what the
holy-
fuck?
Saphira's
Relax.
grinning and like I it's like easy, and then suddenly she's lost an arm and she's like, what the fuck? Where's my
Again,
arm?
this is what's renowned
will you
as the
tell us
land
if
shock.
Did you roll well, or is this just a standard kind of roll to expect from this thing?
I mean, you can. I haven't hidden the rolls this time,
We
so
can
it's,
see, yeah,
it's
it has a +7.
4d12. That's a very good roll,
It rolled a 19.
but it can be higher than that. Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
it's still pretty high.
Saphira grits her teeth as he bites right into her and does massive damage, by the way. That was like that's over half of her health in one hit, by the way. She grits her teeth and she warns everyone, this fucking hurts. And yeah, her arm
Just see
is
it's
all
blood kind
kinds
of
of
dripping
fucked
from your
up.
mouth.
Yeah.
You can also see in its mouth when it opens it up a chain link kind of mail that's just hanging from a tooth, with a little bit of a blue cloth attached to it.
Oh, no.
Gold, it's your turn.
She'll also relay that he ate the guards.
Seeing that this thing likes going underground, Scald's gonna step forward in Giant's Might and then attempt to grapple it so it
Nice.
can't
Yes.
burrow again.
Okay.
Good shit.
Beat a
Let's
19.
do 28, natural 20.
No, very nice. You
Nice.
see this thing
Yes,
just
nice.
rise around, you grab hold of it, and you just hold it in place. You see its feet are kind of digging into the ground, almost trying to push itself underneath. Okay, anything else you want to do?
I will Haug as a bonus action.
Got it. Okay. You still technically have your extra attack.
What does Halg do
Ye-
again?
Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill on the extra attack.
Okay.
We should all study that room.
Basil.
Right.
All right. I am going to cast Shatter on it, avoiding hitting my friends. So con save from it, please.
Oh, I rolled low.
Nice. 16
yeah.
thunder damage.
Holding it outward, you'd see as it just kind of writhes in his hands as it takes the extra 16 points of thunder damage. Its ears kind of just closing up. You can see kind of the carapace pushing itself downward. Okay, nice.
Perfect.
Anything else you want to do?
I will give a bardic inspiration to Fabia, which now is different, by the way, guys.
Go
so
on.
for ability checks, if you use your bardic inspiration, you can roll twice and choose the higher number.
Ooh.
For
Okay.
attack rolls, when used, the note, it's in the form of a note that like follows you. It shatters, and all creatures within 5 feet have to do a con save, and
Enemy
then they
creatures.
receive, or enemy creatures, yeah, sorry, and then they receive thunder damage equal to the bardic
Nice.
inspiration roll. And if you use it for a saving throw, you gain temporary HP equal to the number rolled on the bardic inspiration dice, plus the bard's charisma modifier.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
very, very, very good.
It's really good.
Wait, can I read that somewhere?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
give it
right.
to you.
Visual learner.
I'll type it in the chat here.
Thank you.
Pin it.
Yeah. But I give you one. I send over a little
Oh
note
my
to
God.
Fabia. It's a little violet note.
Timothy.
Be like, what the fuck?
I'm going to attempt to banish this thing. So maybe
yeah,
use my
dude.
Saving throw.
Go for it.
What saving throw is it?
Charisma. Hoping this thing ain't charismatic. A 0. Okay, it just poofs for a whole minute. We have a minute to just figure this out.
Wonderful.
It disappears for 1 minute again. I will just make it small and pop it off the side somewhere. Because 20.
Nice.
It
Space
disappears.
6 turns just to fix ourselves.
You just see is this like you turn around, let out this kind of seal,
Oh
and
my
you see,
My camera broke again. Rip.
Ugh.
It's right. Do you want me to throw up your thingy?
Sure. Yeah.
Let me know if you get your icon. Okay. There you go. Gold is on the job.
I'll fix it in the break.
That's all good. You just see it disappear. Fear, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, it's gone. So I am going to how long is it gone for?
1 minute.
6 turns.
For a minute. Okay.
6
Oh, wait, 10
turns.
turns.
Goddamn.
10 turns. Yeah.
Is it 10 turns?
Okay. I will I'm gonna start to run over to the I'll wait then, I guess. I'm gonna run over towards our friend, so
Okay.
30. I'll dash. So I'll get there. In this turn, yeah. I'll just run over. And yell up to him like, "Oh my god! What happened?" Gary and Harriet, are you okay?
Is that the end of your turn? Oh, do you want to I don't know. We heard noises and then nothing popped out the ground.
You know, if there's more than one,
As you say that.
motherfucker.
Oh no.
And
You
because
jinxed it.
because you ran, the one that had 2 initiative,
Sure.
this is technically going to be a surprise action because you
Oh shit.
didn't think there were 2.
Oh
Right.
gosh.
You asked the question, but
Yeah.
you dashed across the thing.
Sure. She didn't think there's two.
So can I please get a dexterity or strength saving throw? As it basically launches itself from like off here, just beyond
18.
the. You just
Oh,
hear
nice.
as it launches through the sky, going over the broken log, coming up right next to you. 18. That's a save.
She would break off whatever she was saying to Gary and Harry and be like, "What the fuck?"
Let me just double check something there, just in case.
And immediately yell, "There's definitely two!"
Just want to double check so I don't get this wrong, because I don't use surprise too often. Okay, no, you're fine.
So that's so like sadly.
You take, well, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. It's rounded down to 6 as it just launches and slams against you. Just that kind of last moment, instinctively, you turn and kind of brace as it slams against you. And then you take 7 points of slashing damage. That's already been reduced.
Okay.
And then it gets an advantage on its bite as it just launches up and attempts to take a chunk out of you. And that is a 10. Both misses.
Get out of town.
It goes to bite, but you duck down, so it just takes a chunk out of the rock, and you just see this kind of stone just dribble out of its mouth, crunched down, almost just like a load of sledgehammers just slammed against it, and it's just ground them down like a cement mixer, and it growls at you.
She is very small. She ducks.
And then it's going to attempt to burrow right ahead of you. You'd get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. She'll take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
With
her ground.
Thing with her sacrificial dagger.
Ah, okay.
We haven't used it yet, right? So
yeah.
like, in what she hopes is a cool motion, she's gonna unsheath the dagger and just be like, wow.
Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, hold on. Click a dagger, please. Is that what I do?
If you would get your +1 on there as well from the.
No, I just like literally click dagger. I don't really know what to do. I never like put it in.
That will go off your dex modifier plus your proficiency, which is 6, and then it's a +1 dagger, I think. So 16 total.
So
Doesn't hit.
16.
Clinks
All
off
right.
of the armor as the creature disappears into the ground. Gonna leave it up here
Looks
again.
that dagger an annoyance.
Yes, it disappears into the ground. Fabia, it's now your turn.
Okay. Fabia is has suspicions that these things are very sound based, so she's going to try to sneak down the rock and get back down onto the ground. So I'll roll stealth. 30. Great.
Okay.
And then she's gonna take out her urn blade and whisper smoke, and bring out her little shadow. And
You've control of that, right?
wait, basically. Yeah,
Sweet. Yep, you can drag it out.
already done.
I gave it its 5th
She
edition
next to me.
token, so it's always murdering
Nice.
someone.
Nice.
Perfect.
We all
Do
got
you
Yeah,
want the ground
then-
next to you?
Yes.
Because that would technically be up top. Because that's kind of where the rocks come in, so you'd probably have to put it in any of the other slots around you.
Let's put it there then.
Okay.
Yeah, and she basically just wants to wait. It's fucked up, but she wants to wait until it hopefully attacks somebody else who's making more noise than her, and then kind of like slip in there. So, I'm going to bonus action hide and wait.
Okay. Wait, can you do your bonus action hide? Because I think Blade summoning the things is a bonus action, isn't it? Or is
Well,
it-
I've got
It's an
cunning
action to use it.
action. Yeah.
Uh,
So
your
If
action
I've-
would have
if I've
been
summoned-
spent summoning him.
okay, so I summoned him with my action,
Yeah.
and I'm using my cunning action to hide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, yeah. We'll use your stealth check as the hide as well. Okay.
Oh, I stealth checked as well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
I
okay.
forgot about that.
That's okay. We can kind of ignore that for the most part.
Okay.
The bullet that is in another dimension, skull.
stays in the other dimension.
It does.
Hope it's scared.
Where's the other one gone?
You'd have been able to
Understand.
hear as Fear gets attacked. And actually, because you are currently pretty tall, you'd probably be able to see over the rock ahead of you, and you would have seen that it's somewhere in the vicinity to the bottom right of you, somewhere in the southeast. But it burrowed underground.
Okay. Hang on. I'm trying to remember why I had this ability on. Oh, it was my old weapon. All right, I can't do that. I'm just gonna move 30 into the opening, and then he'll just. Am I carrying both hammers? I am, right? I got my old weapon too.
Technically, yeah. You wouldn't be able to wield both at the same time.
Dual wield.
Okay, so Skull's gonna put his weapon away, pull out the Ember Maul,
Okay.
and then let go of it. It has an enchantment. I think it was the enchantment, right? When it hits the ground, it does a huge seismic tremor.
Oh my god.
That is genius.
Holy shit.
It was like 18 strength just to wield it. If I dropped it,
Yeah.
it created a huge seismic tremor.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me just double check the enchantment
Because we
specifically,
were
'cause I
joking
think
that like we couldn't pick it up.
Yeah, but I think that might be the enchantment itself. I don't know if it does like a tremor around it. I don't know if it has an actual effect.
It definitely did, yeah.
I'll get my I'll try and find my thing up at the same time. And you'll put it there? Okay. Let me just find the enchant list. Got it here, one sec. It had... Come on, Reddit. Alright, hold on one sec. Because you enchanted with the old one, didn't you?
I tried the old one, yeah. Before I got the new one.
So I think you had Shockwave, which is once per turn, as an attack, this weapon can be swung with such a force that it unleashes a blast of compressed air. You can aim within 30 feet of line of sight and make a melee attack. On hit, you do your weapon's normal damage.
No, that wasn't it. It was this weapon cannot be
boasting?
wielded by someone with less than 18 strength. As much as you can drop this weapon on the ground, creating a seismic tremor or something.
Okay, I'd have to find that one again because I don't see it on my list currently. If
Alright, don't worry then. I'll just fucking yell really loudly.
But if it makes you feel any better, if it did a tremor
Stop.
around there, it wouldn't have. You'd have heard the slam. You hear the ripples. Nothing happens. You're not in this vicinity, is what you can determine.
Okay. I think the tremor was like a 30-foot radius, but...
Isn't that on your
Alright,
current
I'll
weapon?
just Is it?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's on. C chart.
No, this one is Earthen Stoneheart's Grasp, right?
Yeah, but breathe deep.
hammers.
But you technically though, I know what you mean. I've got to find that then, just to confirm. You do have tremor sense.
Yeah, that's if I
you
use second
do
wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll second wind. Why not? That sounds fun. I'll get tremor sense.
Yeah, I'll look into the one because I know you definitely put.
That's
the
right. Don't worry
weight
about
thing
it. It was an old thing anyway, but I just didn't know if we had it remembered still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll Skull will just walk out in the open and second wind.
Okay, yeah. If
And
you
get
second wind,
tremor sense, 60 feet of tremor sense.
you would immediately know where it is, which is underground, about 5 foot under the ground, or like only like a few feet below the soil. Sorry, if that, right there.
Yeah. As a free action, Skull will like point just in front of him and be like, "It's there."
Thank you. Helpful.
Second wind's only a bonus action as well, I think.
I just realized I never.
It is, but already in action. If he gets close, I'll hit him.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
I never rolled initiative. I was just like, when's my turn
Oh
coming?
yeah. Roll initiative.
I'm like, why haven't I got turn yet?
You can go now. Technically, next time
Plus
you'll be.
15?
Cool.
And that one is a 16 for your initiative?
Yes, she is. Barbarians get a bonus to initiative.
Is
Pretty
she
wild.
not? Is it not advantage? Is it just a bonus?
It is.
Oh
yeah,
wait, that is with advantage.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it auto
with
rolls. Yeah. Wow. Then.
Damn.
Okay. I was like thinking, like, God, like this game's going on for so long. I haven't even had a turn yet. Like, it's really weird since I got attacked. Okay. Where did Skull point that it was? Sorry.
Southeast.
He just pointed to the ground in front of him.
See it.
Okay. In that case, let's see. I've got 40 movement. That gets me to there, and I still can't reach it. All right. It's still under the ground, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's currently buried. Let me give it a little symbol.
Okay, cool. Well then, Saphira will come over to the 40 yards, and
There you go.
she will, I guess, go into rage.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like prepare an action so if it attacks me, then I can attack then, or is that not something I can do?
Yeah, you can. You can ready
Okay,
an action if it comes into rage or bursts out knee.
Okay, cool. Then I would like to ready an action.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Basil then.
So the thing that was banished was like right here, right?
Yes.
I think it was right here, like near.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I think Saphira
like
was
it
to the
was-
right of you, and it was I think it was these four here.
Okay. Okay. And it should come back in like a minute.
Yeah, we have
Or...
In 9 rounds, yeah.
Okay.
a long time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. A long time. Okay. And the only visible one right now is this one?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move here. Could I... Is that gonna hit Saphira or Fabia if I do it there? If I do,
No.
no?
Just
Okay.
misses, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
it'll go
I'm gonna
between them.
do Voice of Thunder, which is my new lightning bolt.
Yes.
Thunder
Thunder
so
damage,
dex
lightning bolt.
save. Yeah.
How far does that go?
100 feet.
That's a 1.
Because wouldn't that?
Oh, it's 100 feet? I thought it was 60.
Oh!
It
would
would
hit-
hit
Is
Fia.
it 60? Hold on.
It might be 100 feet.
Yeah,
no,
it's 100 feet. Never
Yeah.
mind. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I definitely don't want to hurt people.
Okay.
I could do Shatter again from this range and just hit the little guy.
Yeah, if you like.
I'll do that.
On save, right?
Yes.
20.
Ooh. Half damage. Weak.
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of distant off. Your shadow kind of... You call it over there. And, I mean, technically it's underground. So that's probably what also... I probably would have given it advantage on the con save. Anyway, so it's... the fact you've kind of shattered above the ground probably minimalizes the damage because it's basically thunder damage just kind of rippling through it.
Makes sense.
But yeah, 3 points of damage. Anything else you want to do?
I will give a bardic inspiration to Scold.
Okay.
A little purple note flies your way.
I catch it.
Aww.
Timmy.
I need to catch up to everybody. As much as I can move. Oops, that's not the right thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 of us have been hit, yeah? Biggest one being Fabia.
I'm at 57.
Yeah.
So I'm at-
Yeah. I think Saphira and Fabri are the most hurt.
Yeah, Saphira's like half HP.
I wish my ranged heals weren't garbage.
But she is raging now, so she won't take as much damage.
Things like good
AKA,
heals
she's got
melee, and
like
I can't
she'll
reach
take 2
any of
hits
these.
before she die.
And I can't pop Aura of Vitality because I have to keep my concentration up. I don't want to fight 2 of these at once.
Yeah, definitely. Please keep that one banished.
I think Fabia will be okay as long as she stays far.
I am hidden, and everybody else is
Yeah,
making
that
more
too.
noise than me, so fingers crossed.
Did it move away? Is that location that it's burrowed a little bit further away from when it initially hit Fabia, as if it's going away from her? Or Fia?
Yes. It's a little further
Okay.
away.
Then I'm going to Healing Word Saphira.
Mhm.
Why can't I roll it? Oh, I gotta roll from here. That's right. How much damage did you take, Saphira? Was it a big amount? Or was it small? Saphira?
Sorry, say again. Sorry,
How much damage
sorry.
did you take?
I've taken half.
Oh yeah, you took a big chunk.
Yeah.
I'll third level it. For bad third level.
Bad roll.
12 healing.
Okay.
Or 11 healing.
11 healing.
Yeah.
Okie
I
dokie.
can't use any cantrips because I can't see this thing, so I guess
Thank you.
I'll just hang out.
Okay. Fear.
Okay, it's currently burrowed, right?
Yes. Yeah, you just saw the ground next to you just kind of erupt with soil as it just kind of dug underneath.
Okay, I would like
Skull's
to...
giving a general idea of where it is.
Right.
Skull, you can kind of almost feel it. You know, almost like a
Just...
smell.
We all have tremor sense, motherfucker.
Okay, hold on. I'm just looking up the range on something. Okay. I would like to... either climb up on the rock, like, I guess, can I just climb up on the rock, first of all, with my
Yeah, double movement.
double movement to climb up on the rock? Okay, we'll do that. Whoops. Sorry, I just went to move the map and it vanished. Hold on, I'm doing my best. All right. What's up, Garion?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to stand next to him, and then what I would like to do is ready an action. Can I ready an action if
Yep.
I used double movement? Okay. All right, I'd like to hold Tasha's mind whip
Ooh.
until I see either bullet that's in range of my spell.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna slam it.
All right.
That's
Sounds
it.
good.
That's all I can do. And then I'm just gonna look at Gary and be like, "The fuck, man!" Kind of pat him, trying to like reassure him
I mean,
a little bit.
he's sat down
like,
and he's like,
dude.
he looks pale and weak. He's starved. Mm.
Okay, then I'm gonna
He's
go
about to
like
die.
this. I'm gonna just be like,
He doesn't
kinda
really look at
thumbs
that.
up,
He
dude.
thinks you guys are getting
It's
fucked
okay.
up.
"Have
Skull,
some faith, man.
you would hear the-
Come on, dude. We fucking saved him
As
once."
wait, hold on. So, because do you hear Scold under the ground as it's coming straight towards you,
Okay.
and backs off and launches itself. Yeah,
These things are scary.
out of the ground towards you.
Okay. I had an attack readied. So as soon as this boy gets within 10 feet, it's party time.
Hell yeah.
Like a baseball.
Yeah, you can see it in the air.
How close does it have to be for us to get attacks, by the way?
You within 5 feet. Scold has a weapon that does 10 feet.
Is this the weapon that also knocks it back if you hit it?
Yes.
Oh, this will be cool.
So
I hope you hit it.
if you do manage to knock it, it won't get its deadly leap. So go ahead and do your attack. Skull.
Yes, mate. Sorry.
If you do
Roll
want to do your
and
attack,
attack.
yeah.
See chart.
Come on.
20.
It hits.
15 plus 8 plus.
23.
Oh no, that is it. 15 plus 8.
Right, yeah. So you slam it. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can push things back if you do bludgeon damage, right?
5 foot. Yeah.
So, what did you want to do? Did you want to push it?
Yes.
Okay. So you just slam it in the air, and you knock it back, and that causes it to run forward and attack you instead. So it won't get its deadly
Alright,
leap.
cool.
You kind of knock its leap out of the air, kind of fall it onto its back, and it
Skull's just like,
runs
there
towards
you are.
And it goes,
Knock it to me so I can attack it.
he would get hit by the deadly leap if he knocked it towards you.
Damn.
Technically. So 25 to hit. For 31
Hits.
piercing damage, reduced down to 16. As it just bites into you, and your runes kind of flare up, holding back the brunt of the bite. And it pulls its teeth
Okay.
out.
Cool.
expected you
Ouch,
to survive
dude.
it. Yeah, these things bite hard.
Ouch, dude.
I haven't really edited these things either, so this is
Does
this
my,
is raw boulette action.
Does my thing go off now?
Yeah, if you're within range.
Yes, I am. Okay,
for
so
it.
I would like to yes, make an intelligence saving throw. I guess. Let's do
That's
that
very
first,
intelligent.
and then okay, this is cool. So,
8 points of damage.
it's gonna take 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
It can't take a reaction
Okay.
until its next turn, and then it has to choose on its next turn whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only
Wow.
gets one of those.
That's
Okay.
insane.
That's awesome.
Okay.
And the motion that I'm going to use to cast it is in the air.
You can see as it just got whacked to the end, and it's suddenly this kind of like psychic whip as you kind of whip your hand towards it. It looks shocked for a moment, and as it darts towards you and bites you, it still looks a little bit kind of staggered by it. All right, Fabio, your turn.
Okay. Will you remind me? Sorry, I'm trying to look it up. How do damage resistances work? What does that do?
Halves
Like
the
if-
damage.
Okay. Great. So, Fabia is gonna. This guy's still out and about. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna run up here. And attack with the Urn Blade.
Go for it. Yeah.
A 16.
16 doesn't hit, I'm afraid. You just clink off the armor.
Okay. My shadow is also going to move over here. It has disadvantage because it's in full sunlight, but it's going to attempt
Go for it.
to do its thing. Okay. +4. So I'll roll it twice. Oh, what a good roll. Come on, another one of those, baby.
22 hits.
17.
Is exactly what you needed. That's his armor class.
Yay!
Nice.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Okay. So
So you do some damage and then roll a d4, right?
2d6 plus 2 necrotic damage. 10 necrotic damage from my
Very
boy.
Good, very good.
And then
Strength
strength
reduced by
score
1.
reduced by 1.
Damn.
I'll put that into its thing so I know. Okay.
And then wait. It went 35. He's going to move back 1. End of both of our turns. I'm going to cunning action hide. I'm gonna hide behind. I'm gonna hide amongst scold somehow, if possible.
Okay.
Can I do that?
You can think you've done it. Okay.
This feels
No,
great.
I moved my exact movement speed, so I can't do anything else. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
That bullet has got 8 more rounds in the nether. Saphira,
Alrighty.
your rage, would it be gone?
Oh, bollocks.
The rage again.
Okay, yes, I will rage again. And I'll go for this boy.
Go for it.
Sorry, what is the sleep thing?
He can't take reactions.
Yeah,
that
no
turn.
reaction.
Does he get no
Okay.
reactions from now on, or is it just until his next turn?
No, just no reaction through that end of his. Yeah, to his next turn.
Okay.
And then next turn he can only take an action.
So there's
or
no
reaction.
advantage against him.
No.
Okay, right. Reckless attack then. Here we go.
Come.
Oh, wrong. Wait, is that the wrong axe? No. No.
Is your other axe have a
Wow,
+1?
26.
Okay, yeah, that
Um,
hits.
Yeah. I figured it might, yeah. Had a feeling. There we go.
So that is 14 points of damage. As you just hack into it, you can just find you're kind of embedding it straight into kind of the softer parts of the shell.
Nice. I rolled a d8 for the fire damage as well.
Yeah,
nice,
dude.
very nice. Yeah.
Very good.
Burn against
All right,
it.
and get my second attack in there while he's up. 24.
Hits.
Yeah. And that's
the two
not as
there.
much slashing damage. Why have I
8
got
points
such
of
poo-poo
damage.
slashing damage today?
I'm not sure. I can't answer it for you. The you'd
Why is
see
it a poo-poo, Joe? Gee.
as you kind of hack into
it
it
hacks?
twice. The first one burning a hole, and then you hack into that again, just kind of causing this spurt of blood to fire out of it. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nice. Yeah, I just like to tell it. That's for the... No, it's not actually the same one, is it? It's not the one that bit me, is it?
No.
No.
Friend sucks
Never
too.
mind. Your friend sucks. And then, that's fine. My turn's over.
Go.
Yes. I'm gonna fucking break this boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Go for
yeah.
it.
I'm gonna hit him with a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
Whammy that shit.
It's lagging.
It's just going slow mo.
Siege.
There we go.
Oh,
That's a nat 20. Very nice.
Holy fuck.
huge.
Aw,
damage.
man.
Okay. So that is what, 24, 31 points of damage?
31. And then I'll hit him again. 14.
Doesn't hit.
Gonna go.
You
You could
smash
use
him with
your
the
bardic
first one.
inspiration.
I'll use my inspiration,
Okay.
Yeah.
which is a 16.
No. Yeah, you have to roll
You
the
gotta roll a
D.
d8.
Yeah.
Oh, a D8.
Yeah.
It gives. It
1d8.
only gives advantage on ability checks. It's advantage on the
Gotcha,
roll. of
okay.
D.
Nice.
All right. Well,
So-
21.
Thank
Yep,
God,
that
Here we
hits.
go.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Boom.
I'm that shit.
So that's
Just the 17, not the crushing blow.
okay.
And then I will action surge.
Also, wait.
Another
before-
nat 20.
Oh my god.
Very nice. I will do the con save.
For the bardic inspiration note.
Yeah. Okay. It survives it anyway.
Okay.
Like the note explodes, it kind of pings off of it. All right. You're nat 20.
Yep. For
yeah.
another 24.
God.
Yeah, mate.
Do you want to describe how you kill this one?
Yeah.
You don't need the next attack.
Skull just hits it, and then he hits it again, and you notice a crack start to appear, and it's like chitin. And then he hits it again, and the crack shatters, and part of the chitin goes inward on itself, and the thing just
Nice.
caves his head in.
You just see it just drops to the ground. It's kind of like long mouth just stretching to the side. You see just kind of caved in the back. All right.
I think probably Fabia, when she like went to attack it and missed, and then you just fucking annihilate it. She's like, "Yeah, I helped with that."
So
Skull's panting, and then you hear him. If you rolled well enough, you'd hear him on his back go, "I needed that."
So there's 8.5 rounds still to go
Yeah.
before that one pops back. To save us going through every single round, what does everyone want to do in preparation for that round?
I want to use.
Can I get a
4
heal, please?
Yeah, that too.
Poor Fabia.
I want to
He has
use
a good job, guys.
You wanna
2
use-
of my rounds to use stone shape under
Okay.
where this thing is. To
Okay.
sort of make a solid stone. I want to bring all of the like rocks and everything below it into one big solid rock to make the ground below it really like not diggable.
Nice, dude.
When it comes back, I can't
Yeah, they can't
burrow.
Okay,
God,
cool.
you're so smart.
That's a
Shane,
good
you're a
move.
very
Big
smart
brain.
player. I don't think we say that to you often enough.
Yeah, you just come out with big
Aw.
plays.
So that's 2 of my turns. And then for the rest of them, I'm just gonna heal people up.
Okay, that's such an ugly brown.
Aw.
Gotta find something else. Okay. What would you like to do during this time, Skull? You can go ahead and roll those heals and stuff.
Skull doesn't really understand where it went. So he'd probably be like, "Where's the other one?"
Would he even understand that there's another one, or would he think that? The
I mean, I
first
was
one just
fucking
teleported?
grappling it, and it vanished.
Yeah, that's fair, right? It wouldn't have just vanished and then up next. It had to have been another.
Yeah.
That wrong place. You would have seen it just kind of disappear. So you can ask where it is. Of course. All right. If you want to move as well into any positions and stuff, ready any actions and stuff, you can do that.
I'm gonna have Garion stay there, but I'm gonna give him some water.
Scald will go back to where it was.
Okay. It's by the way, it's going to appear where Timothy made his big stone.
Oh, here?
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, essentially that is erupted earth.
I'm assuming like Scald was told what happened to it.
Do you tell him,
Oh, yeah.
Timothy?
Yeah, I would absolutely.
All right, Scald's like right here, and he's like lifting his hammer over his head. It's good, right here, yeah.
It's like whack-a-mole.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Yeah. He's like,
So good.
Okay, Saphira, what are you going to be doing up until this?
I will follow Scold over there. Now
Okay.
that they're having a conversation that he's going to pop up there, Saphira wants to be a part of the whack-a-mole action. She's got her axe at the ready. She's going to stand here.
Okay. Basil.
Are we just gonna wail on this thing?
Yeah.
As soon as it pops up?
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
so.
I'll ready a Voice of Thunder, which is 100 feet in the direction straight from me. I'll do this direction so I don't hit anybody, as long
Okay.
as nobody stands there.
You can
Cool.
warn them for sure. Also,
Yeah.
Saphira, if you want to maintain the rage, by the way, to get the rage attack on him, you're going to have to be taking damage every turn up until it.
Hit yourself.
Some kind.
That's a pincher.
Punch me, Skull, punch me.
I mean, I would say you could do like 1 point of bludgeoning damage to yourself as an action every turn if you want, or like,
Scald will slap her a little bit, right?
yeah, like a light one.
She's like to Skull, hit me.
So it'd be 8 points of bludgeoning damage you take. 1 bludgeoning damage for every turn.
Wouldn't
You're just
it
getting slapped.
end anyways by the time this is over because it's a minute?
No, but she raged later
She did it
than
again,
After?
so she has time
raged,
left.
Yeah, to rage again about like last turn.
All right, so I'm
So
taking
technically should be
eight points of damage. from
Scald is
Skull
like holding
bashing me
his
about.
maul with one hand and just like flicking pebbles at your face.
You just get
Every
for
6
like 8
seconds,
turns.
you'd have to hit you.
Yeah. He's got like a handful of stones and he's just like flicking one, flicking one,
See
flicking
the
one.
anger and the veins bulging.
Saphira's like, stop fucking stoning me!
Fabio, what are you gonna do?
Get healed a little maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I'm doing
then-
all my heals now. I'm gonna do 5 heals, 5 cure wounds.
God damn.
3 of them at second level, 2 at first. Look at those numbers though.
I'm gonna stay where I am with plans to shoot it, and that way I'll get steady aim.
Yep.
And then I want my shadow to come next to Scold again,
Okay. On that side.
and that will be my turn. Yeah.
Okay. And Fear.
I'm gonna give Garion some water,
Okay.
and then I am going to stay there, and I'm going to ready.
I guess it should be here. It'll be here.
The thing's popping up where the rock is, the ugly rock there. That's basically the overstand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm here. Sorry, I
That's
misunderstood.
good. That's good.
I'm going to ready fireball. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to ready fireball. I'm going to ready. I'm gonna ready mind whip again. So with range, and then when he pops out, I'm gonna.
You still in range with it?
Yeah, it's far.
It's 120 feet.
It's a far. It's 90.
Nice.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Is that everyone ready in their positions?
Yeah. I
Yep.
gave 37 healing to Fabia.
Nice.
God damn.
I'll give the 11 and the 9 to Saphira, and then the 13 to Fia.
Oh sweet.
And
Wait,
then
so I
one
have
last
11 and 9, or
Yeah, you have the 11 and the 9, so 20.
okay.
Perfect. I'm back up.
So, suddenly it pops back into view. We'll go down the list of what everyone said. Scold, start off. You can do your prepared attack.
All right. Cool. It's my day to crit a bunch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a crit again.
There we go.
Oh, it was close.
It was close.
Really close.
17.
17 is exactly what you needed to hit it.
Damage. Oh no, I've done that thing where I like the chat window went. I stole it. It's gone.
Oh no, I hate that.
Oh no. I didn't know you could
Hang
do
on.
that.
Yeah, you can accidentally drag it and then it just vanishes
Yeah.
into the ether.
Yep.
Hang on. I
Do
got
you,
it.
want me, you got it? Okay.
do that a lot.
17 points.
17.
Okay.
Plus
See.
3.
One. Okay. Yep, you just
That's
slam
20.
down against it. You hear this kind of cracking sound as it appears, its eyes just wide and shocked. Saphira.
Yeah, Saphira's gonna just reckless attack him like a whack-a-mole.
Okay.
As soon as she sees Gold's maul go down, he brings it back up. She just goes straight in for her hit as well.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, basically. 25?
25 hits. Or damage.
Oh, he's going down right now.
Can someone explain to me what the frick is happening with my damage right now? I'm not.
To be
loving
fair,
I
you
it.
can
usually do a
explain
lot.
to you. Yes, you rolled a 2.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what?
happy with
Maybe
this.
you're a little tired from all the tree clearing.
I slept.
Basil, you unleash
wait,
your
no.
voice of thunder.
Yes.
Do I not get to have
No,
my
you-
fire axe ability?
Yeah, you can. You can do your fire
Yeah.
axe. Oh, no. Does the fire axe, is it when you hit with an attack or is it as a bonus action? It might be both.
Let's double check.
Just to
I
double
think
check.
it's both.
Yeah. Then if I think it's when you hit with an attack and also when you do your bonus action.
It's you can use a bonus action to force the target you successfully hit to take 1d8.
Oh, yeah. So you wouldn't be able to do it
Okay,
Um,
okay, I understand.
because you only get your action this time.
Yeah.
Basil.
Okay.
All
right.
Sorry, it's a dex save, isn't it?
Yes.
Essentially, because it's rippling magic 3.
Yeah, dude.
Yo.
Holy shit!
28 points of
Hell
thunder
yes.
damage. Okay. As you just see this kind of rippling sound coming straight from him, this pure kind of creation in its song form slams against. You just see kind of bits of its carapace just fly off and into the distance. Okay. And then finally, Fia. No, sorry, Fabia.
Abia.
I also still have one left. I only used 5 of my 6 turns, so I'm just waiting though. Until the end.
Okay,
But
I will
did you,
shoot
did
it.
you ready in action, Timothy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I also wanted to move during
Go
that
ahead
downtime,
and
I
shoot it,
forgot.
Fabia.
Nice.
That hits.
What is with me and having like the same number?
Also, wasn't it 19 earlier too? It was like 219.
Okay.
I also
So,
am adding all of my
16. Okay.
extra necrotic damage from the bow, which is 5d4.
Holy
Okay.
shit, dude.
Uh,
Yeah. Annihilating this thing.
Sick.
So that's a total of 25, 30, 36 points. Do you want to describe how you kill it?
Yes.
This poor thing.
Slam
Yeah,
this thing.
I think everybody's just attacking it. You said pieces of the carapace were like starting to crack and like shatter off. And I think Fabi is just ready to shoot and sees like a fleshy bit like close to where it thinks like vital organs would be and just lets it out. And with all of the extra necrotic, it quickly starts to just turn black
Nice.
and just kill it from
Yeah,
the
dude.
inside.
Yeah, you just see it kind of decaying as it tries to stand but slams onto the ground. With that, we can end initiative. As you guys
Hell yeah.
slaughter the 2 bullets. Before this one barely got an attack off. You guys melted
Dude, this
Thea
through
looks
it.
at Gary and is like, told you.
Hardening.
I mean, he's still pretty exhausted. But he's gonna look up at you and he's gonna.
She didn't say it like in a mean way. She just was like,
That sounded pretty mean.
Told ya.
Told you.
Guys, not had much luck.
It's one of those situations, you know, those comics that are like what I think I sound like
Yeah.
and what they
Yeah.
think I sound like.
yeah, she thinks she's saying it like reassuring.
Like,
You know, like, I'm
we got, we
like, yeah,
got
we-
you. But in reality, she's
Yeah.
like, see, you
Yeah.
worthless piece of shit.
fucking told you. Never doubt us again.
So before we continue, we're gonna go ahead and take a 5-minute break here.
Yes, thank you.
So yeah, grab a snack, go to Toulouse, all that stuff, and we'll see you guys in about five or so minutes.
Sounds good.
All right. Snack time.
Thank you very much for watching, chat. We just gonna take the 5-minute break now, and so don't go anywhere. We'll be back with them heading off into town and whatnot, and seeing where the next leg of their journey is going. His little sneak tidbit. I designed this entire fight and the map about 20 minutes before the episode because I know that Sam was yearning for a fight, and I was like, I didn't really have a massive fight prep today, so I was like, it was 7:30, and I go live at I get everyone in the call at 10 to 8. And I was like, okay, and I just went and quickly made the map and then came up with the idea of it. There you go, just a little roadside map to keep those damage numbers happy. All right, we're back. Okay, chat, I'm back. I'm just waiting for the others to read back from the break. If you're interested in any of the lore of this world, !Patron. And also !Cast. Go to everyone's Twitters. Their Twitches are pretty much the same names. Jari, Shane Hawk, Old Lady Gamer, etc., etc. So do go and give them a follow on their Twitches and whatnot as well. I'm not too sure Sam's back, but everyone else looks to be back. So I'll go ahead and I'll unmute on here. I don't know if Sam's back.
I'm back,
Hi.
yeah.
Okay, sweet. And I'll bring us back to our main screen. Okay. So, everyone here? Everyone good?
Mm-hmm.
So, you have these two dead bullets lying on the ground, kind of one caved in, the other one slightly rotted across the side of it. And Garion is sat on top of the rock, draining the water you gave to him.
Oh.
And he looks.
Our guy.
I don't think
Do we
anyone
have any
would
food
come.
on us?
Don't know. Yeah, yes, I suppose you'd carry rations.
Do any of
and
you
stuff.
know if you have food, rations, anything?
Yeah, I mean, I think we would have packed up, right? He's gonna give him
For
some
sure.
food.
Yeah, he takes it and he kind of bites it hungrily.
2.5 days?
I think I've only slept once. I didn't know if they could climb up or not. They
He
got
looks a
everyone else.
little red. Can we get him out of the sun?
Yeah, come on, man.
Slowly
Let me
starts
help you
climbing down as you help him down.
We're gonna we were headed back to Tithmore. I think maybe you should just stay with us, yeah? And come back there with us together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This poor guy, honestly, he's been through the works. Like,
Right?
Seriously.
So So Donald got to you, did he? He warned you? I was out here?
No. Who? No. What? Warned us
Oh.
about what?
They chased us, and they got a couple of people, and me and Donald, he was one of the guards, we were up here. And yesterday he said he would risk running. They probably left the area. And I saw him get out into the distance, but I heard rumbling, but I thought he got away. He wasn't the one to tell you.
Can Saphira go into the grab the chain armor and the blue whatever from the teeth and see if there's any identifying like names or whatever on it?
Good idea.
You wouldn't see any identifiable names. The back of the throat, you could probably see various bits of flesh that's been just kind of caught up and is slowly like being pushed down towards the digestion, kind of being coughed up as like vomit since its death.
Yeah.
It looks like it's probably eaten at least a person or two.
Fia would tell Garion that we only came by because Fabia heard him.
Oh,
If,
funny that.
if you say that and he looks at Fabia, Fabia's in the middle of being like, Timmy, can I make armor out of this? Can we take this thing apart? Can I make armor out of this?
If you
Timmy!
separate it from the flesh, maybe. I don't know. I could try.
Starts on.
Good thing I shouted out. I was actually gonna make a run for it today.
I'm really glad you didn't.
Are you hurt right now? Do you need like help?
Just hide. They didn't get me,
Okay.
thankfully. I was quite fast.
What's this dude's HP? Like 4?
It wasn't high. Yeah. One first level cure wounds would probably top him off if he wasn't.
He has 9 health points.
Yeah, it
shit, good
absolutely
for
would top
him.
him off.
He's got less health points than Blossom.
Oh
Yes.
God! He's just a regular dude.
He's a tiny monstrosity.
Yeah. The common man
What
is not that
regular
strong.
life is like.
Give you an idea, Joe. If you were to go into a village with very little guards, you could kill everyone with probably not breaking a sweat. You're at that point of adventuring.
One day I would like that to just be in part of Saphira's backstory. She just goes nuts and just goes into
God.
town and just sort of slaughters them.
Lays
The
away.
Without breaking a
evil
sweat.
campaign.
And then,
I mean,
when she rides away on Blossom and they just go wreak havoc around the.
it's why you got to realize that it sucks to be a common person in a D&D world because
Yeah.
they can't even.
Yeah,
Like
everything
goblins are
sucks.
scary. Fucking a bullet is like if a Tyrannosaurus Rex attacked, it's mad. It stumbles along.
Shut up.
Oh. I
Hey.
didn't even know there were 2.
Yeah, that was an exciting turn of events. Hey, what did you I know this seems like it's coming out of nowhere. What did you do before, like, did you have a job like before all the
Yeah, I was a carpenter.
Oh.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Looks
A
around
carpenter.
at group.
So thinks. Nods. That's
What's-
interesting. Like
Want some work?
Now?
well, not right now.
Put him in our
but-
house.
So we actually just got a house.
Like
well,
a
an
really
estate,
nice place.
and we kind of
yeah.
want to fix it up. And
Okay.
like, you don't really like. We were just gonna take you back to Tithmore, right? And you were gonna try to figure out what you do, but like, we could hire you to like help work on the place, right?
We
Give
even
you,
have
like, a
extra rooms
place
if
to
you need a
stay?
place. Yeah, a place to stay.
I don't have anywhere else to go, so. Yeah, I would love a job.
Okay, this is great.
Hell yeah.
You're hired. She puts out hand to shake on it.
Shakes your hand.
You guys want to get down from there? I say at the bottom because I can't climb up.
Yeah, he
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry.
slowly starts climbing down with it. And he says, I don't have to get to work straight away, do I? Could I have a...
No, dude, you need some rest.
Okay, good. Well, thank you for this opportunity. I'll do the best with it I can.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the most hard-working carpenter.
I
ever.
know,
We're gonna
right?
leave
We saved her
Wolfguard,
life
right?
twice.
We're gonna
Can
come
you
back
make this doorway
and-
bigger? Yes.
Oh yeah, you can make a whole room dedicated to Scold and put like hay in it and shit.
Is that what you think
Make a
carpenters do?
giant hay bed. You can make the door bigger.
He's like, I used to make cabinets, but I guess I could put some hay in a story.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
Well, now that he's down, I do want to go back over here and try to get their carapace.
Okay.
Put it in my forge.
So,
I'll need Saphira's help probably.
yeah, how do you want to
Saphira
attempt to
will help.
remove the shell? Essentially, it is like it's like
Saphira.
imagine it's the same material. Like it's like a keratin. It's the same material as like a rhino's horn. That kind of runs down. its
Sphere's
back.
gonna brute force through it with her axe.
Okay.
How big is
She's
the
gonna-
dispenser for the master?
Can we just like slice it off? Like under?
Let me double check.
Probably need some force.
I have a
right away.
suggestion,
Like skinning?
DM.
Yes.
Could I just stab it over and over again with my arrows to try and do enough necrotic damage that the flesh just like
rots off.
turns to nothing and it just
That's
rots
smart.
away from the shell?
Wait, let me see if I have a spell. Oh, can I set it on fire? Like burn the
also that.
flesh?
We are in a forest, but
Well, no, but like a control, like fire bolts, not fireball. Don't go crazy.
I mean, I'll let you know. Fear, roll a straight intelligence check. And
this is gonna go very well.
Fabia, you could definitely try that, yeah.
I would like to
stab,
spend I'd like to spend a sorcery point and
Go for it.
do that. It's gonna be worse. One better.
Maybe fall work.
How much is there? Like
I mean,
Like-
these creatures are like They're the size
huge,
of great
right?
white
Like, they're real
sharks.
big.
the size of great white
Like-
sharks with like a great body of like a mole creature. So it runs down the entirety of their back. So you got a good like.
It doesn't need to be in one piece. It's gonna be broken down anyways.
I mean,
Just hack these things up.
I could try to sort of burn some of it off, but it might damage the carapace, so maybe not. But I can try.
It doesn't matter if it's damaged. It'll break apart until it's like raw materials anyways.
Oh, because you're gonna just put it in the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, do you want me to set it on fire?
Meanwhile, Fabia's hacking into it, I think, and
Yeah.
slowly.
What's happening when
It's a
Fabia's
slow
doing this?
process.
One of them, at least.
Fabia, because you're just kind of jabbing it and watching just it rot around your arrow, and then you have to
I've like
scoop
brought
away
my
the rotten
shadow
flesh.
over. I've stabbed the
Yeah.
urn blade into it. Literally everything I have does necrotic damage, so I'm just
Yeah,
like,
that's
come
fair.
on.
You'd have to scoop out all the rotten flesh afterwards, and it probably has like a horrible stench as you're just kind of aging the flesh. But you,
It's fine. I'm immune to it now.
yeah.
I'm really used to
Bear's
it.
like, you should have really just let me chop it up. This is disgusting.
What? Come on, look at this.
Yeah, she picks up a
like
piece of
covered in
the
guts.
chitin and the guts drip off of it. She's like, look at this. Disgusting.
Really pretty
You got
gross.
your way. I've got my way. Oh God, I've got my way.
If as long as it's hacked up, Timothy, you'd be able to fit it in pretty well, easily. I mean, I'd say it takes you the better part, everyone, of probably 30 minutes to really clear out each one. So an hour in total.
Sick.
Nico?
So yeah, go ahead and you hack up 2 full bullet shells. And Timothy, what did you want to do?
Just do in general or with these?
With these.
Or in general.
Saphira doesn't really
Yeah,
wear
okay.
armor, so this. I don't know if I can make anything for her. She already has some really good weapons.
She can technically wear armor.
Well,
Yeah, but then I won't be able to benefit from.
Yeah.
So don't make it.
so
Make
there's
armor
some
for
stuff I don't wanna
baby.
Do that.
Make armor for the baby.
Is this stuff
Fabia,
heavy?
what armor are you wearing? And what
Yeah,
Basil
it's
wearing?
heavy.
I just wear leather armor.
Yeah.
I can't wear metal,
I'm
which is
guessing
why
this
I
would
was
be
like,
heavy armor.
oh, this
Yeah.
is like a natural material. Maybe Fabio could wear it.
What about Basil?
But yeah,
probably be
whoever has
fun.
the lowest AC, I think should
AC's
probably.
15.
What would
I
happen
would
if Basil wore heavy armor?
Is it
Oh.
Are
heavy?
you proficient in
This
heavy
would be
armor?
heavy, yeah.
No, I don't think so. Light
Yeah.
armor
yeah.
proficiency.
So
It's
you
all
could-
good.
for
You
your
could
meter
make
skull.
bullet properties and weapons and stuff, but the armor would at least be medium. And
Okay.
probably heavy.
Okay.
Because it is
I can't wear
it's
it
a
then
thick,
anyway.
heavy shell.
What about Scold? Scold, do you need shit?
No.
I think I might want to make a shield with it too. It would make a
Shit,
good shield,
nice.
wouldn't it?
That'd be
Yeah, You
cool.
can make a shield with it.
Are you guys sure? I mean, I broke it pretty easy. It might not be that good for us.
Yeah, you had to be a.
Smashed it.
But come on.
All right.
How sturdy does it feel?
Fair
Would I
enough.
know how strong this would be as like something like armor or shield just by like examining it?
Yeah, it is thick, very strong. I mean, from a mechanical point of view, this creature had 17 AC, which is nearly as much as plate armor. So this is essentially just a bit weaker than like a strong steel armor.
Okay.
We
And it
should
could probably
like,
fashioned into being a bit lighter than that, for sure.
should definitely like do something with this, right? Like even if no one can wear it or whatever, I don't know. Let's make a cool thing for our gate or something. Like we should, right?
We should
Like,
make armor for fucking Garion. Right?
Oh
right.
my
I don't
god.
Yeah,
think I could
Gary,
wear
what
it.
kind of armor? Have you ever armor before?
Make Garion some armor.
Isn't he weedy? He'll only be able to wear light armor anyway.
Yeah, he ain't,
What
he
if
ain't
we
wearing
made you like
heavy
a
armor.
helmet?
After
like a cool
dude, he's
helmet.
gonna be like he's gonna be fucking like a hench after he builds our new mansion 2.0.
He's
I did give him Ramir's dagger.
he's straight flat 10 strength.
What are you that?
Um,
Okay. I feel that. I mean, I'm
You're weak in that, I
actually
think.
not. Yeah, I'm actually not even 10.
But yeah, so you
good for
have
him.
you have yourself 2 full bullet shells.
I think I would want to use some of it to make a shield. I don't know if we want to do it here though. We might want to save it till
Yeah,
when we get
sure.
like better.
Yeah.
Well, we have to. We're walking Garion back to the house anyway. Yeah.
Are we gonna take him with us to Tithmore and then go back to the house? Do we want to just take him? How far are we from the
Yeah,
house?
how
He
far
needs
are we
to
from the house?
rest, right? So.
the house.
Are we close to the house
couple
or
hours.
to Tithmore?
We should
Tithmore-
probably take him
Take him back.
It's
back
kind
to
of a
the
day's
house,
travel.
get him settled in,
Okay.
and then
because from Tithmore we might go do those other bounties.
right.
Yeah.
I'm also totally fine with us just being like
Can we do this tomorrow? I'm like.
we took
I'm
we
pretty
took him
drained.
back and now he's in there and now we're leaving.
Yeah.
Can we take another nap at home? Just like
Yes.
rest up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm drained.
This day was a write-off.
Yeah.
Hey you guys, should we just go back home?
Maybe. Yeah.
I think
Those
so.
beds were really nice. We should try this again tomorrow.
If my magic had slots, I'd only have 2 left. That makes sense.
Yeah, maybe
That's an
maybe
interesting way to think
another
about it.
another sleep.
Yeah. All right, Garion, let's get you back to your new house and
Okay.
job, yeah?
So, slipping out onto the road with the exhausted Garion. You're heading north again to towards your estate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So a couple hours pass by before you come in view of Old Blue's estate.
Whose
Yeah,
estate?
strong. Old Blue. So what it's
Whose
called.
estate?
You guys don't name things, so it's Old Blue's estate until you name something. You guys are scared. It took you ages to name Blossom.
True.
No, that we named Blossom that
Blossom
same
was almost
conversation,
innocent, wasn't
yeah,
it?
well,
so
you
get
know.
slammed.
But Skull
One.
just argued about it, aka Sam argued
Yeah.
about it, and then the girls
Yeah.
made executive decision
Yeah.
to name it Blossom.
Yeah. 41
Hey,
episodes,
Saphira.
don't still don't have a group name. So you're
Saphira.
in front of Old Blue's estate.
I mean, we look historically. The girls are terrible at naming things. I don't know
Excuse
what
me,
you want me to
DM,
say.
we were trying to have a conversation. Do you mind?
Cock slayers. I mean, I rest my case.
What's wrong with
Joe
cockslayers?
came up with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not thinking
That
you would
was
take it.
Joe.
Hey, that's all you guys. You took it.
It's funny as fuck.
It was hilarious. It was so good. And Fia in her heart. Saphira, do you maybe want to like should we send Ertie a message like with a picture of Blossom? We can see that like she's growing up and you're taking good care of her.
That'd be so cute.
Like, we should do that,
sure.
right? Yeah, let's get in.
Right.
Let's like do you want to like get into this date? We can catch her like majestically like diving for something or like
Okay. Dude, does it just make snap or
well, like I think we could
Well, she
face
doesn't understand
it
how it works. Is it
towards
gonna-
whatever Blossom's doing, and Blossom can do something cool, and then you can just say over it like, "Hi, Ertie, look at Blossom, so big," or whatever. She's whooping ass.
Okay. And she's like, Is it started?
Okay, she's gonna hold out the bird in her hand.
Cute.
She looks really awkward. She's like,
You only get
Hello.
25 words.
this is Blossom. And then she's like, Blossom, do something. And then she lets Blossom choose what she wants to do.
Blossom just kind of like stands up on her hind legs and kind of just waves her wings for a moment, kind of lands back down, doesn't really know how to perform necessarily.
Go fly a little.
She takes off, flies around in a circle.
She's growing good and strong, huh?
So good.
Is it done? Did it work?
I think that's. Yeah, no, I think that's probably
And it
25
cuts off.
words.
Moments later, you'd see the elderly face of Ertie. He looks like he's aged a fair bit as well in the last couple of months.
Oh no.
And he's just kind of put his glasses on. He seems to be sat in a library somewhere. Oh, wonderful.
That all he says. That's really cool.
And he's just staring because he's
Cute.
confused by us. Not sure if you can hear this, but she looks great. I talk to myself. I sit on still, and he's just like looking around it before it fades. Again, you guys didn't tell him how it works.
Shit.
Don't
We
do
should.
it.
Severe,
I
it's like,
really
did it
gotta
work?
remember that we have to tell people.
Yeah, because you
They
got
can
from their
respond.
perspective,
Yeah.
this illusion
Just it
appears in
pops
front
up.
of them,
Yeah.
right, out of the blue, and then and then after your image fades, it just kind of like ripples, and just kind of shows a reflection for him. Like he doesn't have any clue what's going on.
Well, he saw it. I think he liked it. Next time we'll tell him that he can respond. I forgot we should say that part. I'm sorry.
Right. Good idea. Also, I don't really know how it works, so.
I don't really honestly either. It just sends it and it's pretty great. So I'm just going with it. It's really hard to say the message and then think about how many words you're saying. Yeah.
How many words do you get?
25? But like, what if I say, is that a word? I don't really know.
I don't even know if Saphira can count to 25.
Oh my gosh.
We'll have to test it and see like if we say to, like we'll send it to each other. How many
Yeah.
words is this? Okay, sorry, anyway.
No, so it's
Carry
all
on.
good. Yeah, you arrive back at your base.
All right. Get this poor 9 HP man inside
Yeah.
or something bad happened.
Yeah, I mean, there's a room open, right? Because Scold is
Yeah.
Yeah.
sleeping where the buggies were. So
The
And
boneless
put 'em in
Tony
there,
and
right?
Pole.
Timmy's bunking in Barty's house right now,
Yeah.
so there's a couple rooms open.
goddamn.
You're heading out again, right?
Well,
okay.
like
Are we gonna
tomorrow.
rest?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get some sleep. Is there anything you want me to do whilst you're...
Have a really good night's rest. That's what I want you to do.
Build a forge.
Fabia doesn't care, but Dodger does.
Build a place for a forge.
So just sleep and then just wait until you're back?
Yeah, no. we
Take
could
good care of yourself. Yes.
Yeah, like we could chat over breakfast, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
We're
up to
really
the
good to
bedroom.
this, man.
It's up to the bedroom to get some sleep then.
Good.
Okay. You want to take another long rest?
Yeah, we better.
Definitely.
Rest.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna use that empty space where they cut down all the trees and bring up the master workshop and just like work on a shield with these plates.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. You start to fashion yourself together a shield. It's probably going to take a few sessions of doing that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you start to kind of build out the shape to begin with.
Can I start like training a Blossom to like fight?
Yeah.
Try and explain to her about
Just as a pre-warning,
Yeah.
though, right? As soon as she comes into combat initiative, she is open to death. Right?
I
I just
understand.
want to run that down there, just because I don't want to be the person that
We're
kills
gonna use all our
someone's pet.
diamonds on Blossom.
We're training right now. It's okay.
we're just training. She
Okay.
needs to learn,
I know,
Joe.
I know.
Otherwise, she's
I'm
gonna
just-
be like
I just don't want to be the pet killer.
marshmallow.
I just don't want to be the pet killer.
All right, gotta be the pet killer then.
Now
That's
you've
what we're
jinxed yourself.
training
You're
her.
She's currently got
Father.
like that little like Oblivion Skyrim child armor, right? So that comes off once you bring her into combat.
The
Yeah,
perfect child,
go
I
ahead
love
and roll.
Oh, that's so good.
You got your animal handling ring, right? So
Yeah.
I'd say with that, go ahead and do an animal handling at advantage.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, just because I'm training her doesn't mean I'm throwing her into combat yet, all right?
No, I just
wanna
wanted to put
build
out
up your
a
powers.
She's bigger,
disclaimer.
like, go fight.
I want to put out just
Yeah,
a
she
disclaimer.
shouldn't have
that's
gone
all.
in when she's a baby, but she's got to learn early, right? We teach kids early.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Right.
fair.
She's absorbing information like a sponge, okay? All right.
Yep.
Animal handling, where is it?
Dodger and Sam, you training Clark for battle now.
Yeah.
Why am I
Don't train him early.
Always.
rolling so shit?
I can't reveal our regiment,
11.
but she's already.
Yeah, we're not gonna
She's
tell
already
you,
pretty
like-
good at throwing knives.
Not throwing her into battle yet, just training her in all of the different ways. 11.
She had a bad, she didn't do very good in her first
Yeah,
day.
it's probably because of all the time on the road and whatnot, and because she hasn't really been thrown into a fight yet, she's a little bit too loving for it, and finds it hard at first to pick up how to kind of necessarily attack without playing. But
Yeah, Sophia wants to just tell her anyway, so that she can talk that, one day she's going to be a big, strong girl, and that sometimes she might have to fight, and that we'll never fight her, and we'll always be her friends, and we'll always look after her, and she's going to be a big, strong girl one day who's going to be able to take care of herself as well.
Okay.
And we're going to teach her how to do that. She's going to be big and strong like Mommy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. My baby's gonna...
Before bed, Fee is gonna see if there's any clothes for Gary and other and dressers, right? If there was any clothing
he
left,
mostly
right?
only, he
Or
brought a few outfits with him, so yeah.
Right.
You got loads.
Okay.
Fanciful clothing. And also
Nice.
Barty's clothing, which is probably the same outfit a dozen times. And he probably knows a few of them with him.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
Is Kraken still in chat? Can he confirm?
Yeah. Kraken, please let us know what's in Barney's closet.
okay.
Also, does he have a diary that we need to know? Right?
Find it.
Also, if
Greg, you do a new
Barney
extra
kept a
work because they
diary.
want to read
Where
Barty's
would it be?
diary and betray his trust. Okay.
Fucked up.
Find out he's just had this necromancy kind of vampire thing. No. You're gonna find his vampire lair below the thing.
yeah.
I tasted
Severe
Door
attack.
here, where do you
But he's
think
not a
this
vampire.
goes to?
He's not a vampire.
What?
I tasted blood for the first time today.
He's not actually a vampire. He just drank blood just to see.
Yeah.
Even you guys put it
wanted
into
you
his
to
head
taste
so
it.
much that he
Yeah.
thinks he's a vampire now. More
It's
than
that whole
right.
tub. I gotta figure it out. That spider really liked it.
Okay. You get your long
Spider
rest
goes
in.
back and steals the blood from the spider.
You get your long rest in and wake up the next day ready to go. What would you like to do? Garen kind of wakes up, walks downstairs, kind of gets changed, has a kind of bath and whatnot. He's there by the late afternoon. He says, "Feeling much better. Can I? What should I do whilst you're gone?"
Well,
Looks at Scold. Do you want Garion to start working on the clearing and the pillars and stuff that you put down?
Yeah, I got a bunch of wood if you want to set something up for our smith.
Okay, a smithy. All right. Yeah, I can build up a little area over where the stumps are. Okay. I can get to work on that.
Hell yeah.
I'll
Cool.
help you lift the logs.
All right, thank you.
Me too.
All right. It's over and he kind of points where he needs them. And he says to you, like, I can get to work on this with some of the tools you find in the house, but if you hit a general store, a saw, a logging saw in particular would be great. Any carpentry tools would be fantastic. We speed them up quite a bit. But I can get to work on the basics to begin with.
Can Timmy make tools or no?
Fia will write
Yeah.
a list, a shopping
could, yeah.
list.
You could probably make a bunch
How
of...
long would that take to make?
How
these
long would it
tools?
take
They're not
Timmy to
that
make
big,
those tools?
Couple hours, if that. Yeah, you can make a
I'd say
couple
it's
in just
faster to make that than go all the way to town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then have
sure.
somebody cart it back.
Okay.
I'll pop my
Yeah, all right.
my workshop, make some
Nice.
tools.
Surprised as you just kind of do it. Yeah, you can make a whole set of carpentry tools. All right, a couple hours goes by and you've got a full set of carpentry tools for him.
God, I love
Nice.
this thing.
That's everything I needed. I can get to work straight away. I should cut down the time
there-
quite a bit.
Is there any other supplies that you can think of that you would need?
That should be plenty of wood for a forge. If you need anything else,
Okay.
though, obviously, more building materials and whatnot would always help.
Okay.
And you look after the house while we're gone, hmm?
Like a maid.
No,
just
just
like-
like a friend, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not much for cleaning.
I mean, you
No,
live here too
you-
Just
now,
clean up
so-
after yourself, hmm?
Yeah.
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 The house
Sure.
belonged to someone important.
Just make sure no one,
look
like,
after it.
you know, messes with the house, you know?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yep, I'll get to
Cool.
work on that.
I guess we'd show them how
Good luck.
everything works, right? That we just learned. Okay, so here's the kitchen. Here's where the
Should probably
hot
also-
water comes
You
out.
can do that
if
during
we
the tour.
wanted to like contact him with the bird
Yeah.
to like check in, we should probably tell him like, by the way, you might get a message. You
Oh,
can respond. And that way we don't have to use up words explaining.
Hey, sometimes we might send you a message, and you're
can
just
also
gonna
send
hear
them
a
both
voice
physically.
in your head, probably because it's faster.
Sure.
Or you'll see us because sometimes we might miss seeing your face, and we want to see your face in return.
I understand.
Um,
You all know magic.
Yeah. So just if you get it, you're gonna have 25 words to
Right. Yeah,
say,
you can yeah.
we're gonna hear it.
We can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You,
Yeah,
you get it?
He
And
gets
then-
rules. He gets rules.
Are you sure? You get it?
We'll move on because otherwise we're just going to be spending an episode every time explaining the 25 word rule to everyone.
So it's 25 words though. Just don't forget that part.
Okay. You give him his tools. You've explained the house to him. What would you like to do? Jesus Christ.
Send him a message right up. No, I'm kidding.
He grabs the bird and he throws it in the lake.
I punch him. I only have 8 strength. Do anything. He
Okay.
whoops my ass. Okay, I guess now we can leave, right? And head out again to
Yes.
And
Take
once
2.
more.
So, you head out for the second time. Along the road you hear, help! No, I'm kidding. You
Oh my god.
Never again.
find a blacksmith on a rock.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
I'm a lonely chef. This guy.
The poor effort. Oh,
This rock is
could you help
great.
me?
Let's go. Oh my god. I wonder if we could find a tailor.
You see, you head down the road, spend the better part of the day heading south and then eastward, crossing over back towards the crossroads. By the time I suppose if you set out early in the morning, it would just be kind of late afternoon. You could probably push through and arrive in Tithmore in the evening, if you'd prefer. So, would you like to stay at the crossroads, or are you going to push straight forward to Tithmore and arrive late?
I think we can
Push.
push forward. Like
Okay.
the circus isn't for another day or 2, right?
Yeah, you got another day for the circus because you've technically just slept up a couple of
Oh
days.
yeah.
Or a couple of long rests. Okay. So continuing your descent southward towards Tithmore, the roads here are they have guards that patrol them, so it's safer roads for the most part, especially if you stay on road. Eventually you'd see the familiar sight of the tall spire tower with the great super focus in the center, the 4 focuses in the kind of clockwork shape walled town of Tithmore. The gate open, people heading in. Welcome back to the town. Let's see if I have a Tithmore theme. I don't know if I do. I do.
Hey.
Okay. Welcome back to Tithmore. So, there's a variety of things you can do here. You've got all of the various bounties. You've got shops of all kinds. And yeah, it's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Is it early enough in the evening that like shops are open?
No. Because you push
No.
through it would be late.
Would the like bounty office be open?
Soldiers don't, yeah, they always have, they'll have
Yeah.
a 24/7 posting, yeah.
I guess we could go check. We go like claim the werewolf bounty,
Yeah,
Try
that's a good
to.
idea.
and then just I want to make sure that we go to the gem shop and get some
Diamonds. Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's go to the wherever we have the bounties from and check in with those guys.
Okay. Heading over towards the center of town, you would head where you first met the soldiers, passing by the orcish camps, and head over to kind of the kind of almost like outside desk, makeshift kind of like how to describe it? Kind of, it's almost like a tent area where they've kind of set up the tables for anyone that's coming in to grab a bounty or to ask for favors from the local guard. There's a man set behind it, younger, kind of blonde, wispy hair. He sits there, kind of little bits of a beard protruding through, like he's been trying to grow it for a couple of years but hasn't come through. And he smiles up and goes, "Oh, hello."
Hi. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Is there anything we can do you for?
Yeah, actually, we'd like to claim whatever a bounty, please, and thank
Right.
you.
Okay.
The pack sighting
Oh,
was
You dealt with
800
werewolves?
gold for the yeah, we took care of it.
I can call for Lieutenant Sada and see
Okay.
if you got the proof of the kill, please.
Oh no.
Let's go on with cams. You release dodge. Okay.
There we go.
Hi.
Got proof of the kills?
Hi.
Our good word.
So not exactly, because did you know that if you kill a werewolf, they just turn back into a person? I do have this fake werewolf head they made at their camp. We can also give you very good descriptions of them, and we did save somebody who's actually back at our message him, and you could talk to him like an eyewitness.
I'll get the lieutenant.
Yeah, thanks.
He heads over to one of the door guards and he nods and looks across, laughs a little bit, and then heads inside. The guy wakes back and kind of stands by his chair, and then just slowly sits in again. Just on our way.
Yeah, no, that's fine. How's everything going?
Good, thank you.
Have you ever seen a werewolf?
Yes, unfortunately,
Oh, okay.
but not.
Have you ever seen a dragon?
No.
We have.
It's gonna minor illusion what they saw on the
Oh,
boat.
Cool.
That's a nice party trick.
Oh,
How about a hydra? Have you ever seen one of those?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it looks like this. We killed one. We killed it.
yeah, we didn't kill the
Roll a
dragon.
persuasion check, both of you.
Alright.
Yes, she does.
29.
And 13. Dragon less believable.
Yeah. I mean, that Hydra thing looks pretty tough. Not very big, though.
Yeah, it was. No, it was like it's bigger than the boat.
He looks at the illusion.
It's
Well, I mean,
not
the
like a
illusion's
life-size
small.
scale.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it's like a miniature.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Look,
You see a woman
if
kind
you
of.
go to, she
Yeah.
gives the directions of where the camp is. you will see that there has been signs of a
Please, ma'am,
fight.
you can wait till the lieutenant. I'm not the one you have to convince.
This poor
And
guy.
From the door, a woman in kind of a robed version of the Soldiers of Sunrise outfit, with a kind of almost like a toga-like blue robe that comes over here, but a white cloth underneath. Hair pulled back and kind of combed backwards, but a little bit loose and wild on the bottom. A brownish kind of ginger hair, freckles in her face. She steps up, walks over to the group, looks across at you. Hear about the pack? I've heard you've dealt with it.
We did. Excuse me. We did. We were just explaining to this fine gentleman here that we couldn't really bring back much evidence because they
Fingers.
just turned back into people.
You didn't bring the
But
fingers.
We weren't told to do that.
Yeah. That really wasn't on the
Amateurish
bounty.
hunters. Yes, because we don't think we have to. We don't believe outsiders should really be taking bounties like this.
Well, we took
Oh,
care
whoa,
of
hey,
it.
come on, we took care of the problem, though.
How would I know that?
Why don't you go
We
there and
actually-
check?
Yeah, so we could tell you where the
Why did I
camp
waste that?
was. We have this fake head that they put up. They were running a scam, maybe it seems like. Anyway, we also
Saphira
saved
looks like-
somebody.
Really pissed. Perhaps if you weren't sitting on your asses here and taking care of the threat yourself, you would get outsider help, Now, if you would like to confirm, you can get your asses over there and have a look. But we took care of it, and we are here to claim the bounty.
Or an intimidation check with charisma.
I'm not usually very charismatic.
Come on, though.
You got this.
Man, my charisma's not good.
Got this.
We believe.
Come on, come on, come on.
Where is my charisma? Where is my... Why can't I see it?
Just straight
Oh, it's there,
intimidation.
because it's on the side there. There you go, 18.
There you go. That's good.
Looks at DM. Right?
When we confirm it, then we can pay you then. I'll send out a person in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks!
Weeks.
Scald is his background is Outlander, so I can perfectly recall layout of terrain, settlements, and all features.
Ooh.
Yes,
So
Saphira has
Skull
the same
proceeds
thing,
to
yeah.
give her like an incredibly detailed breakdown of exactly where they'll find
Hell
the
yeah.
bodies.
What a persuasion check with advantage.
Come on.
Why?
Because you're trying to persuade her that this place is
She's
real.
like Outlanders.
Like, I could describe a place in huge detail and be bullshitting entirely.
Saphira,
20.
oh Jesus.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Oh,
slammed.
fuck yeah.
I'll send out someone tomorrow. Are you going to be remaining in town for the day?
Oh,
Probably for
also,
the day.
you should be careful about who you send out, because we just bumped into some underground shark-looking things. And they've killed a bunch of men.
All right. I'll send out someone on a horse. That'd be fine. All right. I'll send out someone tomorrow. If you remain in town, then we know where
Should
to
have
reach out
happening
to
to
you.
the inn. Yeah, we could tell her. I forget where we stayed, but I have it written down somewhere. Anyway, we can tell her where we're staying.
All right. I'll have the gold delivered to you if we can confirm the location.
Fantastic.
Is that all? That'd be 850 gold.
You can send it to old Blue's place.
Old Blue? What does he have to do with this?
We've taken residence there.
Old Blue let you into his estate.
He gave us
Actually,
the estate.
He gave it to us.
Yeah. That was the other.
Do you have proof of
So it's
this?
ours now. She
We
smiles.
do.
Or do you just have an insanely detailed description?
No, we actually have a deed.
May I see it?
It's at the house. Would you like to come back with us?
I'll send someone with you.
You could meet the eyewitness to the werewolf bounty as well.
Why don't we message old Blue?
Oh.
We could call him on the bird.
Yeah, call him on the bed.
Yeah.
Thea!
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, what's the
We
thing?
should do
What's
that.
the thing?
What time of day is it?
Evening. Late.
Okay. It's not like late night where they would be asleep and it wouldn't.
I was gonna say, is he gonna be
It might.
asleep?
Yeah.
He's gonna be
He's old.
so mad if we wake him up.
Have you are you familiar with sending messages at all?
Of course I am.
Okay.
I study
So
magic.
we could you know what Old Blue looks like? You know what his butler
Yes, I've met
Bartholomew
Old Blue,
Barnes?
unfortunately, yes.
Hey, he's
He
actually
was
really nice.
Don't say that
Yeah.
to him.
Okay, well, I guess we could. The deed is back at the estate. But if you don't want to wait until then, we could just try to call him, and see if he's awake, and he could confirm
Okay.
if you'd like.
I can have someone
Um,
inside do that if you wish.
Oh, we could just do it.
Let
right
us
now.
just show you.
I'll get Tack out,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna look at Basil, and be like, I think he knows you better. You should probably.
Okay. Ma'am, what was your name?
I'm Lieutenant Sada.
Lieutenant Sarda. Okay. All right, I'm ready whenever.
Okay. Bird gets ready.
Okay. Hi. Here with Lieutenant Sarda. She doesn't believe you actually gave the house to us. Can you tell her? Please reply.
Hey, but
It
the
cuts
lady
off.
thinks you're full of shit.
There's a moment later, and you see
We're full of shit.
lying on his back in the bed of kind
Like
of
a dragon.
a ship. It's kind of rocking back and forth. You can tell he's kind of on a boat somewhere. He looks up. His eyes tired. What? Yes, I gave you the fucking estate. Of course, at this hour.
We've definitely got the deed. Why do we need to do?
It's back
We
at the
left it at the
house.
house.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
We just want to resolve this like right now. So yeah, it's okay. I took the
estate
fall.
is yours. Just show them the deed. Don't call me this hour. And then it cuts off.
This
I'm
makes it
pissing
more
off my
believable,
teacher
though.
already.
Yeah, it cuts off.
Oh my god, my
God.
side hurts from that.
She looks at us. Charming. We are prepared to offer you a sum of money for the estate then. If you would like to sign it over,
no.
it'd be a considerable sum.
Oh, thank you.
That won't be
I think that we're
necessary.
going to keep it.
40,000 gold pieces.
No, that's
No.
okay.
Unwavering.
There's so much money.
We just
We will
30K
take
from
the,
king, though.
The gold from the bounty, though.
Yeah.
If you're smiling.
Hey, there you can't put a price on that place. It's perfect.
Charming.
I would ask you to reconsider.
No, thank you. Just the bounty, please.
Sure.
She's like a
It's
Karen.
this girl.
We'd be willing for a little wiggle room.
No, that's okay.
50,000 gold pieces is what we'd be able
No,
to go
Thank
up to.
you.
That is.
We're
We're
it's
not
not on the
interested
table.
in selling
No.
at this
What
time.
are you
but-
interested in?
The bounty.
Well, confirming the
came here
werewolf
for?
bounty. We're also.
I will give you the bounty money up front right now with a bonus. What?
We don't
Interesting.
need the gold. We just turned down 50,000. You think that we need the gold? We just want our bounty and we'll be on our way.
I think at at this point we're not really interested in selling. What
I just
exactly
really like
did you
pissing
need
her
the estate for?
I'm so adamant on this.
It's to be a military position, so we can set up a forward fighting force to head into
Yeah,
the
well,
Deadlands.
To head into the
It's our
Deadlands?
military position now.
What if
She's visibly pissed off.
Saphira is
Her.
smiling.
I don't like this
a
lady.
maniac.
so
Saphira looks really fucking amused.
I can't remember how far into the how far away was, you know, where we left the roly polies?
Mhm.
Like how far was that from Old Blues?
The stable?
Oh, you mean when you went north?
Oh,
yeah, like when we
Coldwell.
went to
Oh,
Coldwick,
yeah,
like
yeah,
how
yeah,
far
yeah.
did we go
Coldwick.
when they were like, this is like the
6 or 7 hours. It was from there. If you mean from Old Blues to that bit,
yeah.
that's a day. That's a day and a half travel. With
Wait, so
those.
they wanted to use
they
the
want-
estate
yeah,
as a
so that-
forward base for
right.
the Deadlands?
Yes.
So then
But
Fia would
because all of the land north of it is very much vulnerable. They're trying to build
Yeah.
an establishment
A
that
safe
can
place.
they can bring
Right.
soldiers
Right.
in via the river.
Yeah. Makes
And
sense.
the river wraps around as well.
right. I think at this point we're, like I said, we're not really interested in selling. It kind of
Right.
means a lot to us, but perhaps there's something that we could help with, that we could maybe, help establish your sort of your base of operation.
Like,
We're getting to know the land around there pretty well.
Do we have like how much land is associated with the estate?
Yeah, maybe we can come to a compromise of some sort.
You'd
should
own
we should just
the
make more
hillside
establishment
and maybe like
rent.
a few hundred feet
It's fun
outside
here.
of the actual gate itself, but not much more than that.
Okay.
If that, to be honest, like 100 feet or so outside of the wall. It's pretty much used up most of the land.
So, did we notice sort of as we were traveling around, like, are there other places that they could, like,
Not really. No.
establish?
Blue's estate is in a very, very advantageous position. Most of the land north of it is villages, flat land, attackable from all sides, and there's more to it, but I can't obviously say meta.
Sure.
I mean,
Um,
look.
But she's
like-
looking at you directly and she just says, I'll pay you your gold now for your bounty, because we'll know where to find you if you're lying.
Is that a threat?
What if it was?
You can't scare me at all. Saphira
I'm
just like
sure-
stands up really tall and she's like smiling like
I wish you'd do
That's-
something, because we would take that estate off you.
Dazzle's gonna step in front of Saphira and smiling and be like, "The bounty's great. And yeah, if you need to get a hold of us, you know where to find us. It was lovely meeting you, and we are going to take our leave as soon as you give us a bounty. So that would be great."
Tell Big to bring out the bag of gold, please. One of the guards heads inside, and you'd see moments later, it's kind of attired in armor's a little too short for him, showing off like the bottom of the belly. Hair that's kind of Hulk-like, where it's kind of just cut and bowl-shaped around. You'd see a hill giant kind of step out, a little overweight, kind of carrying a bag of gold. Just places it down beside her. He smiles, and you notice he kind of opens up his gummy mouth, and he hasn't got a tongue. And heads back inside.
Oh no.
Thanks, bud.
Skull would thank him in giant.
He
Aw.
smiles big to you and goes,
Oh.
Aww.
and kind of puts his arm up to his chest and walks inside.
Aww.
Okay. Out of character. I think we should consider the possibility that this could be something to bolster the estate.
Yeah, they might try.
if
Like
we-
letting them use it.
Yeah.
let them use at least part of it in
Yeah.
exchange for them also guarding the estate for
Yeah.
us.
I was
Right?
thinking the same thing.
Don't
Same.
Also,
Yes.
well,
I don't
if
trust
you
them. They might
if
just
you
like try and take it from us.
well, if you had them build like only command staff could use the estate, and then they built out from it.
That's what I was trying to get at. Like, can we
Common
establish
property,
like
is it?
a kind of like office for them, and then because that estate
The place is
if
already
it's only
locked
that
with
big,
magic. If we
yeah,
like
and it
bolster that up as
They-
well.
right.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll come with some benefits, and some, they'll obviously
Yeah.
it'll come with consequences, but not necessarily bad. But it'll
Blue's
come with
gonna hate
benefits as
this.
well.
Lieutenant, if
She's just about to turn. Yes.
if we wanted to discuss the possibility of some sort of compromise usage of the estate, perhaps maybe setting up some sort of command center there and expanding outwards to house your troops and stuff like that, Would you be the best person to talk to about that? Would you be willing to discuss that with us?
Yes,
Okay.
it could be agreeable.
Oh, we're on to discussions now, not
No, she's not in a position to say no to that. He says under his breath.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we've probably taken up enough of your time for
Indeed.
evening.
Good night.
So,
Turns and walks
Good night.
straight towards the building.
Oh my god.
This one really does not want to go into the estate, huh? Saphira says loud enough so that she can hear as she walks away. And sucks her teeth and walks off.
Okay. It's late into the evening. Anything else you'd like to do today?
The consequence to them using the estate is going to be that Saphira's room is always trashed, and we can never figure out exactly who did it.
Saphira's like, actually, I'm
funny.
choosing the room that looks right over the office. Just gonna heckle there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I don't
hawk
know.
loogies on them every night.
Saphira's like not convinced that they wouldn't just like take it by force at that point.
I mean, I think there has to be a reason they're not doing that right now, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hopefully there's some sort of governing
Well, I mean,
law.
based on what she said about like she knows where to find us, and Saphira's like, is that a threat? And she's like, what if it was? That kind of suggests to
She's
Saphira
just a
that they
hot-headed bitcho.
don't- Saphira's not convinced.
Write that
She
down
also
in a vicious
explains
mockery.
it out
real quick.
loud.
From one hothead to another.
Trust me, I relate.
Did you say there's like a library or something? I don't really want to go there tonight. I just was trying to remember what all was there.
I can do a kind of a shoot quickly through. There can be a couple of other small shops if you come up with something that might be obvious. Otherwise, there is. You have the Northwest District, which has Magical Quarter. The Northeast one, which is Mercantile. You've got Southwest, which is Noble Housing and Guilds. And Southeast, which is mostly residential and food storages. There's an Artificer shop. There's Cadventurers. There's the Quetville Academy. There's a tavern. There's a general store, a blacksmith, a jeweler. And then you've got a couple of estates, an adventuring guild, a mercenary group, a couple of mercenary groups, actually. And then the Orcish clan, that is camped out.
Right.
And I think that is all the most kind of important shops. But if there's anything like, if you're like, hey, I wanted to go to a carpenter's, we can do that as well.
Was the
Or stables.
the
and stuff.
academy was like where they were like recruiting
Yes.
people, right? Like
The
okay.
academy
All right.
is where they recruit, which I think you worked at last time.
Yeah.
Which is where they recruit essentially wizards, clerics, sorcerers, and stuff, and magic users to be trained to join the Soldiers of Sunrise.
I think if it's late, if the shops are closed and stuff, then Fia wouldn't try to like barge into a fucking shop that's closed. Hey, what's
Okay.
up? Let us in. So I guess we could go back to the tavern where we stayed. We
Mhm.
rented the house.
Hmm.
Technically, you've still
Sounds
got
good.
people renting it because you've got
Yeah.
some of the crew there.
Perfect.
Okay. Because it's starting to get late, we can wrap up real soon. But in the morning, is there any sense of direction where you'd like to go next before you shop around?
There was only the one thing left, right?
You've got
We've done Old Blue, we've done the werewolf thing, and now we need to
orcs.
do the orc stuff, right?
And there was a mine
think so.
to clear, but they said people were doing that one, right?
I would still want to check that out, though.
I would still want to probably check that out. Just
Yep, you've got a mine. You've got to help the orcs. There's the circus.
oh, the
Anywhere else you want
circus
to go
is
as well?
the next
And
day.
circus.
I want to make
right.
sure we're here for the circus.
Yeah.
The circus.
Sounds fun.
the
Would the
circus
circus
is in the
be, like-
evening. Of,
Okay, so
Okay,
we
today.
would.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Fun.
All right. So yeah. So I guess we would do our business in town in the morning and the circus.
Okay.
Just hang out.
Cool.
Then, as you take your long rest and rest up in Tithmore. Head into the house. You'd see Halio, the captain, and everyone kind of speak to you. Actually, they'd probably be in bed at this time. You'd probably have to. You could speak to them in the morning. So we could do that next week. You'd slip into your beds and sleep for the night, resting in the familiar territory of Tithmore, with a circus looming over and plenty of shopping to be had.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll end
for the
episode
circus.
41.
Nice.
Nice.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Nice. There's some cool shit to
Guys,
come
we
up.
did
for
so
sure.
much. We
I know.
figured out shit for the estate. We had a big fight.
We hired a
Very
carpenter.
productive.
We hired a carpenter.
We almost got in a fight with the law.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so with the whole Stronghold
the
thing,
first
if
time.
you have any questions over it, just let me know. Like, it's going to be mostly like you just did then. If you want to find people and bring them along, if you want to build like a docks, if you want to build, there's loads of stuff you can do with it, right? Like, it's
I think
basically
we should hire a wizard for a year to make a
Yeah,
permanent portal there
right?
for us, so
That
we
would
can
be
always
tight.
visit.
that will be expensive though. So
It'll be worth it, I think.
I have a general Tithmore question. Sorry, before we go.
yes.
Can you? So when we got there, we had to go through like the quarantine thing, to get in. Remember?
Yep.
What if I want to go back like towards the docks? Do I have to like? Will
Yep.
I have to like
It's both sides.
re-go through the line to come back in?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Though it's quicker going out because they don't give a
Yeah.
shit if they spread it elsewhere.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Well, there you go. But yeah, if you think about anything that you want to throw into Stronghold, I can update that map every week. Some stuff's going to take longer. Like if you want to build like a full church, it might take some weeks to build, depending on what kind of resources you use. If you want to throw a bunch
I'm
of money,
excited to see Forge
some people.
benefits.
yeah, there'll be some benefits
Um,
across the board for everything that you build, and there'll be levels to each one as well. So like, this is going to be a very basic forge because it's just made out of wood and whatnot, but you can build it out and kind of get more devices and stuff in there. And I'll start trying to compile lists together of different prices and stuff of things that you can kind of purchase to get benefits. But it does mean that this is essentially your lair. So if you ever get attacked here, you
Oh,
guys will be
yeah.
in the OP advantage.
Woohoo!
We should all refer to it as a lair. Hey guys, we should go back to our lair. Oh wait, people. No, it's just our estate. It's real nice. It's fine. It's not it's our house. It's not a lair. What?
All right. Should we do shouts? Jolly.
I'm gonna try not to do the shout out voice.
Remind
Hi,
yourself every
my
time.
name is Jari.
So good.
I stream on. Can't help. I stream on twitch.tv/Jari. I have been streaming a lot of Animal Crossing recently, and also I do makeup and body paint, and that's the kind of stuff that you can find. I posted a picture of my recent body
so
paint that I
good.
did yesterday. I was really proud of it. It was very
Ari, right?
awesome. Ari, yeah, and it came out pretty cool. Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that I do.
Sweet. Stripping.
What's up? My name's Strippin. You can find me at twitch.tv/Strippin. In about an hour, I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke randomizer with some pals. And yeah, mostly playing GTA roleplay. Tried some Dota this week. That was a mistake.
Are you giving up on it already?
No.
No, I'll probably play more. I don't really learn my lesson. That's my,
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
that's my weakness. So.
Bree.
Hello, I'm Brie Bun. I'm a variety streamer. My next stream should be Tuesday. Probably gonna do Bloodborne. Yeehaw! Why
I hate
shaking your
this.
fucking...
This is bullshit. I played Bloodborne, and I struggled versus those first two bosses, right? And you're just fucking.
ass, dude.
It's my first Soulsborne game. Did I kill him both first try? Maybe. I'm fucking sat there playing all the other ones and struggling over the first boss.
I think it was dumb luck. And
No.
also, I want to set up like a heart rate monitor because I was like panting when
Oh,
I
it's
beat
horrible, right?
Gascoigne. I
It's
was dying.
Yeah, it's a hard. Those games are super
Oh
hard to
my
play for a long
God.
period of time because
Yeah.
your adrenaline really gets
I
rushy.
felt like I was gonna have a heart attack. Oh, and that was only a second boss.
Do you know what you're gonna find? You're gonna love is there's a weird community around the Soulsborne games of people that come in to be like, I beat this guy first time, right? or like this guy's not too
Yeah.
bad. On the ones where they'll be like, this goes super hard. If you kill those quickly, it pisses them all off. They'll be like,
That's funny. Oh my
fuck?
gosh,
it's so fun.
that's really funny.
Dex bonus Dodger.
Hello. I'm Dodger. You can find me at Dex Bonus on pretty much everything. I stream almost every day. I talk about anime and TTRPGs and my kid and all kinds of stuff like that, and then play whatever I fancy. So I would love it if you come by, hang out. It's a chill time.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Shane.
Hi, my name is Nicholas Shane. I stream at Shane Hawk.
What?
On Twitch. I'm just blowing everybody's mind right now.
Wait, I hate it. I can't.
I probably won't stream today. I think I'm going to stream tomorrow and Wednesday. Surprise games. I can't spoil them, but they're going to be fun.
Ooh, okay. Old
Nice.
lady gamer.
Hi, I'm OLG. I don't really stream. Still kind of considering it. Maybe someday. Probably not now. I
41
don't know.
weeks
I baked
later.
some cookies this weekend, and my accomplishment was that I've already eaten half of them. So we all have to have goals, and that was mine, and I achieved it. And I feel
Great.
great about it.
Okay. Hi, I'm Joe. You can find me on this channel. On Tuesdays, I read a bunch of homebrew over on different Reddits for D&D 5th edition. Other than that, I'm also playing some Bloodborne, but I'll probably be getting through it much slower than Bree. I use the excuse that I've been doing it off PS Now, so it's all streamed off of there. So there's input lag, you know.
Okay.
That comes up. It has input lag. It comes from the US, probably high ping. But other than that, I think Hunt Showdown and then just more D&D stuff. We're going to be doing a solo Candlekeep adventure, which we designed some of the psychics and stuff for. I don't really know how it's going to work, but essentially we play with the chat, deciding what the psychic's going to do, and we're just going to basically look through all those adventures. And
That's
other than
cool.
that, yeah, it should be pretty fun. I don't know how it's going to work, but I think we might start this week. And then Battle Arena is now got everyone has signed up with their times and stuff, so that should be coming out real
Oh
soon,
yeah.
which has been in the long run. Okay. Other than that, though, we're back next week. Is everyone here next week? All good?
Actually, I don't think I'll be able to come next week because next
What?
week, Sunday is Scott's birthday.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Can he change it? Ask him.
Does he want to come and play
could be
D&D?
born. Yeah, does he want to do
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
I'll ask him. I'll ask him if he wants to come play.
If he does, yeah. I mean,
we would sing to
technically,
him.
the circus could be a good, fun moment to jump in.
Oh my god.
True.
That's funny.
I'll see what he says. Yeah.
Scott,
That's up to you, but obviously, yeah, the meaning, like, have fun with your boyfriend on his birthday. But yeah, otherwise, I'll let you know during the week what's going on then. And have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time. Can't believe we're 41 episodes in. Catch you then.
Yeah.
Wow.